brackets real quick. Audio test. All right, here we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Vice and Virtue Smash Invitational. This is the Fall 2020 edition. All for participating. Just gonna go over the format here real quick. Nothing out of the ordinary. We'll be doing a double elimination bracket with 8 players, same as our summer tournament. For those of you who are newer to this whole bracket shenanigans, double elimination simply means that the players will be starting off in what we call the win bracket, and if they lose up there, instead of getting eliminated straight out of the tournament, they fall down to the losers bracket where they have a second chance if you would continue playing and clawing their way. Makes things a bit more exciting for them and exciting for you guys in the audience as well. All matches will be best 2 out of up until the grand finals. The grand finals themselves are a best of 5 with a bracket reset for the person coming over the bracket. We will explain that in a bit more detail when we get there. But otherwise, it is business as per usual. The first match will be featuring Gary and Nat here. But before we get there, just a quick reminder to the participants, if you guys are tuned in, that my arena is open and in when it's your turn. Pinging you on Discord beforehand as a reminder, and then of course everybody else can stream while they wait. And for that's pretty much it. The rules are in the Smash Invitational channel as a reminder, but ask us any questions along the way and we will answer them best we can. And this time around we are missing a few of our regulars, which dearly missed, but say the show must go on. And so let's go ahead and get ready to welcome Nat and Gary into here, gents. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and join the arena. Saying that out every now and then. Let me increase my sensitivity a bit. Thank you. Heads up. Here, hopefully this is better. Or actually, it's probably a bit worse this way. There we go. This should be a bit better. And Mr. Nat, you will have the coin toss for the first game. So go ahead and let me know if you want heads or tails.
Take heads.
Heads, and I actually have a coin this time instead of a dice, and it is going to be heads indeed. So you get the first stage pick. Mr. Gary, make sure that you are on random, and then whenever you're ready, you guys can go ahead and hop on in to the arena. Brian, you may want to leave. There's a tournament going.
Wait, what? Why?
We're live on stream right now.
Wonka.
Wonka S. Whenever you're good, Gary. Alright, and here we go for our first match here. Let me switch back to the main screen here, that I don't forget last time. Let me know, by the way, you guys, if the audio is good in-game as well. Last time, I know I kind of messed up on that, but here we are. With our first match here today, we'll have Nat on, quote-unquote, Isabel there. A bit of a unique-looking costume there, and we have Gary on Cloud, which we have seen a couple of times before. Not his signature Incineroar, but for those of you who are just tuning in, that is the top seed coming into this tournament. So, you know, I think I understand what Gary's trying to do here. It's never a bad idea to try and throw a curveball at when coming into a match against somebody that's a high seed. And so we can see here Gary working pretty well for him so far, getting an early stock out of Nat. Nat, this is, I believe, the fighter me character. And so Gary earning himself a early stock, but will actually lose his first stock shortly after as well. So things are back to even 2 stocks apiece. For those of you who may be a bit unfamiliar with how Smash works, is basically 2 players are trying to knock themselves off on the sides of the stage. Each person has 3 lives. The more percentage you have, the easier it is to knock you off. So the further you'll get knocked away, and the faster you'll fly off. And so there's not like HP, if you will, as you might see in like a regular fight. But this does keep things pretty interesting, because until you get knocked off stage, just like that, you're still in the game. Gary here grabbing himself a 1-stock advantage. That will have to try and make quick work of the 2nd stock here before he loses too much. Gary on Cloud does have the gauge built up here. We'll be trying to make best use of it. But unlike in Smash 4, gauge won't last forever here. And he does manage to get a side special off there on the Cloud. Now sitting at 164%, so Nat basically looking for anything to kill him. And that will do the trick that I believe. Bear with me here, because I have no idea how the Mii fighter works. Sometimes people say, but I'm pretty sure that was a side special. And so Nat managing to equalize the stocks at 1 apiece. But he does end up with a 86% disadvantage for now. But last stock, anything goes. Gary trying to do what he can to close this one out and start off his tournament campaign on the right foot. And he does manage to find a kill early, taking game 1 of 3 to his name. Very, very nice there. Job on his part, setting himself up to maybe pull a bit of an upset early here in the tournament. Good job, Gary, on that one. The stage pick and the character pick will go back to Nat. Go ahead and update the on play. And then here we go for game 2. Jumping straight back into it. Nat will be sticking with his pick, it looks like. Oh no, he's changed it over to a Mii sword fighter this time. Still rocking the imposter Isabel though. So here we go. with that. Very interesting choice. I can't say I've ever seen these out of Nat before. I've seen him play the me characters. I can't say I've seen him rock any of these new Isabelle costumes. But you know, good for him. Good for him for expanding his horizons. Second game here starting off a bit better for him as he rocks a 40% advantage. Both players still at full stocks, but Nat already looking for his first kill here, and which he will find with that side smash that Gary walks into. So Nat with now a 1 stock advantage and Gary playing from behind. Let's see what Nat can do to push this advantage and maybe get something a bit more out of that. Gary, of course, wanting to do quite the opposite, wants to finish up this stock while losing as few percentage as he possibly can, and I hope that's just lag on my side, not lag on his side too. Goes in with side B on Cloud, representing Final Fantasy franchise for all of us Final Fantasy 14 fans. Very, very nice catch there for Gary with the projectile on the side that was enhanced by the gauge to catch Nat and net him a kill on the board as well. 2 players now 1 stock apiece, and Gary basically managing to come back there and make this an even game. Both players sitting at mid-40s, mid-50s on their second stocks. Gary finding a other enhanced side special there to rack up some good damage onto Nat, onto the quote-unquote Isabelle, if you will. And Nat finding his way back here. I see my contestants jump online and get warmed up themselves. Got the chat very active there, always nice. A big shout out to you guys in the audience, by the way. This event would be nowhere near as fun without you cheering the participants on and getting excited with the rest of us. And Gary here, sadly enough, turning himself the wrong way and losing his second stock. Nat will take that. I don't think there'll be any complaints there. Everybody likes a free stock, but Gary now finding himself in his last stock. Does find a very, very near kill there with the side smash. Some good DI, which for those of you who knew stands for directional input. Basically means whenever somebody gets knocked far away in Smash, the player can input a direction to slightly influence where they're knocked off. And so with the correct DI, they can save themselves from what would otherwise be a KO. But Gary does eventually manage to close the stock off. Both players are now on their last stocks here. In a winner-takes-all situation, Gary does have the gauge built up. We'll be looking to try and capitalize on that. Shoots a projectile that Nat will be able to easily fend off by just blocking, and he does manage to edge Gary off there. Gary just barely not finding enough distance on his recovery to grab onto the ledge and falling to his death. Evening up the series at 1-1 for both players. We have ourselves a very tightly contested affair here to start things off, which is always very, very exciting. The stage pick and the map pick will go to Gary, and Gary seems to want to run it back right away. Not keen on changing characters. Let me update overlay real quick. And we are standing at 1-1. The winner of this next match will be moving on, while the loser gets knocked down to the loser's bracket. So here we are for game 3 of this very exciting first game here of the tournament. Both players coming in guns blazing. Nat coming in as the top seed, of course. As I was mentioning earlier, we are sadly missing some of our regulars here. Shout out to Skeet. So you may know him as a horse in-game in Final Fantasy, that is. Also missing Tiger, the 3rd place finisher from last time. Missing Okami-san as well. Shout out to you guys. You know, always gonna prioritize in real life first. will be dearly missed, but for the rest of us, the show must go on. And Gary finding himself a very early kill here on Nat, netting himself a 1-stock advantage. I'm sure he'll be very pleased with that. But Nat coming in unfazed into the second stock here, wanting to even things up right away, not let Gary capitalize too much on that early advantage. Gary whiffing the projectile there, shooting it on the wrong side, and Nat, at this point, trying to fish for a kill and even things up for the stocks. He does barely miss the side smash there, and that will do the trick there, trapping Gary in the air, waiting for him to fall back down, and then knock him over on the side. Gary's still enjoying a 55% lead here, and as I'm experiencing a bit of lag again once, I hope that this is just on my part. I think it is because the players are just kind of doing their thing still, which is really nice. For those of you who may not remember Gary last time, Gary is very much a regular of this tournament, but last time he was facing some technical difficulties and fortunately had to withdraw in the middle of the tournament, which was very sad to see. But it seems like technology is cooperating with him this time, so it's always very nice to see. Never want to see, you know, even as a competitor, your opponent have the DQ under those circumstances. It's never really a fun thing, but here we are now, both players basically even now, not working really well there to even things up. Still 2 stocks apiece. Not coming in, finding a kill with the up air, setting up the combo with the tornado there into the up air. Very good kill option at that percentage. And so Gary now finding himself on his match stock here. He does have Nat in kill percentage. He just needs to find an opening and even things up. And there it is right there. Baits him into the side smash. And both players basically even now on their last stocks. So very exciting stuff here right off the bat. Gary coming back onto the stage with his gauge filled up. Managing to get a lot of the shield off, but Nat reading the projectile. Doesn't quite catch him yet. Gary has yet to land a blow on his opponent yet on this stock. Nat working his way there, building up that percentage. Trying to close this off and start his own tournament with the win, which he does there. Very cleanly played by Nat that last stock. Gary not finding a hit on him. But congratulations to Nat for taking over the series 2-1. I don't think we could have asked for a more exciting start to the tournament, so congratulations to both participants. Now bear with me for 2 seconds while I update these brackets for the next match. Show you guys where we stand. GG's to both participants. Nat, you may actually want to be coming back to watch GoCast with me. But here we go. So that was a 2-1 on Nat's part. Our next 2 participants, Mr. Mikazuki and Mr. Kume, can go ahead and come in and get ready for their match while I do this. That's Nat. Forward. Bracket screen here. There goes Nat. And where's Nat from? Nat is from Canada. And Gary falling down bracket. Bear with me just a second here. So I do this on the fly. Bracket. I believe that should appear on you guys' screen. And next we have Kazuki of A versus Kume also from S of A. Versus Ga. Alright, sorry about that, guys. It's between the matches here. Okay. Let's get ready for our second match here, Mr. Nat. You may want to hop back in here.
I'm
Get
in
the
here.
live feed. You are?
I am in here.
You're in my arena? I don't see you in my arena.
Arena. I thought you meant the Discord.
Oh, I mean, both. You may need to see what's happening to help me commentate. But for our
It's okay,
gentleman
I'm just
here,
do the radio style.
Mr. Mikazuki, would you like heads or tails?
Oh, as mean, I'll get to take tails.
Tails? Alright, coin flip. It will be heads. And so, Mr. Kume, go ahead and pick a stage for the first one. And Mika, make sure you are on random. After which you guys can both jump into the arena. We'll get ready to get right into the action. Alright, and I believe both players are good to go. And here we are,
Ooh,
both
Wolf.
picking their signature champions, or picks here. Mika has been practicing with the wolf. I believe he's always entered as Pikachu on his promos up until now, but he has been meaning to pick a character that's a bit slower, a bit more fundamentals based, and I did practice with him a bit on the wolf, so I'm not surprised to see the pick. Let's see how it pans out here. Both fairly high tier character, I would say, right? As far as Wolf and Palutena are concerned.
For sure. Definitely a lot stronger than Pikachu as well. Pikachu definitely can struggle a little bit when trying to kill. Wolf definitely does not have that problem.
For sure.
Coming out strong right now with a 70% lead.
Yeah, Palutena, one of the best characters in the game, as I understand it. And Kume here seeming to do some pretty good work with her so far. Getting himself a pretty good advantage with the first stock there. And building some percentage. Yeah, early kill and almost has a full stock ahead now. Oh no! And the side B. You gotta be careful with
the
those.
taunt!
Oh no, we got some
Kume out here playing the mental warfare game.
I mean, you hate to see it, but you know, it's best that these kind of things happen early, I think, in my opinion. And look at that! We have
Karma.
some, the Smash Gods are punishing Kume for that one. But yeah, no, like we were saying, the wolf, that's his side B, right? Side special?
Yeah, the side special.
Very, very risky there at times, because you do kind of go with the free fall. So if you do
Supremely
use it
powerful if you land it right at the end. It actually has a spike hitbox. But if you're trying to use it off the edge like that, it's definitely a little on the scary side.
A little dangerous. Can be very stylish, but very, very dangerous. And oh no! And the air dodge there off the side will get Kume his first game. So game one here goes to Kume. Congrats to him. And Mika will have character and map pick for game 2. So let's see if he switches things up here. I don't think the map was really the issue here, so I don't imagine Mika will be switching. But who knows, maybe he's a bit more comfortable on platforms. So we'll see what he does. Kume, make sure to go to random for your map selection, and we'll see what Mika does here. But Palutena coming out pretty scary there. I know there was like a couple of SDs that came into play there, but nonetheless, you know, doing a pretty good job at using Palu's kit and those really good spacing options she has and those ridiculous frame data.
Yeah, Kume definitely coming out showing that he has a lot of experience on Palu. Juggling with his nairs and the up airs, spacing off with the side Bs.
For sure. And here we go. Mika switching over to Lucina, another very fundamentals-based character, and switching over to a small battlefield here, which is basically a slightly smaller version of a Pokemon Stadium 2. Let's see if this Lucina pick works out a bit better for him than the Wolf
It's
did.
a bit more range now with her sword than Wolf does, and less risky options.
That she does, and it's so far working out pretty good for him. Started off with a slight lead here on the first stock.
A slight difference is that Wolf is a relatively fast faller, while Lucina is very floaty, and floaty characters can get juggled a little bit easier by Palu, especially with all of her air combos. Oh, getting hit by the counter
Getting
there.
hit by the counter there, yeah, on the neutral special. Which
She's definitely hoping for a shield there instead, but Kume predicted it, I suppose.
yeah, and making pretty good use of that fireball off stage as well, denying Mika the comeback on the stage. Both players now sitting at high percentage. And a dash attack will do it there, so nice job on Mika for finding that first kill. They're coming in seemingly unfazed from that quick first match, and you always like to see that.
Kume dropping shield just in time to not get hit by that shield breaker.
Yeah, because you think at that distance it probably would have poked it, eh? And then
Yeah,
killed
definitely.
it. It's a good
Barely
call.
missed him with the shield dropped. So with the hitbox of the shield, and wow, Kume with these explosive flame inputs. So if anybody doesn't know, Palutena can actually control how far her explosive flame is from her. She has the far input with the smash input and the close input with the tilt. And Kume is definitely showing his knowledge, changing in between the two depending on the situation, not fumbling the inputs.
Yep, which isn't all that easy to do, and very, very effective when you use it well, just like that, to try and deny your opponent a certain area. And Kume managing to even up the stocks, but he does find himself at a bit of a disadvantage on the second one here, as Mika is almost ready to kill, just looking for a smash or an aerial to finish the job. Ooh, and very risky business there. Dropping ledge, but does manage to find himself back into
The
neutral.
wind from Palutena's forward smash actually pushed him off.
Oh, is that what happened? Jeez, well, there you go.
Yeah, so Palutena's forward and down smashes with her wings actually have small wind hitboxes that push enemies if they're not shielded, but they're not close enough to actually get hit. It can lead to some janky interactions sometimes.
Yeah, I guess so. Like we just saw there. Ooh, and barely missing the up B there.
Palutena hanging on for dear life, but dying at 177. That's a life well lived.
It really is, and you know, dying to the side special from Lucina there of all things, but pretty good stock overall. I think if you're you can't be too sad about that. And he does find a kill of his own. Now evening things out on one stock apiece with a very, very slight advantage on Mika there, which you know, won't be too much of a problem. A few good hits like we're seeing right now. Pretty tense stuff here. Does find him with the side smash, denies him space with the fireball once again. Managed to find himself in a percentage advantage now. Pretty good job at getting some good hits onto the Lucina there. Both players trade below in neutral now.
Mika regained his stage control, and oh, the counter.
Nice counter there to buy him
Dropped
some
his shield
time.
a tiny bit too early. The back air, is that going to do it?
I don't think so. I think
No,
it'll be
not
back.
quite.
And
Tight
that'll do it
to
right
will,
there.
though.
Jeez, very, very tight
What a
affair.
close match.
It was very close. Good option there, Kume. On the side, covering a couple of options on the ledge. But congratulations to Kume for taking that one 2-0. Very, very good game though. Very nice to see Mika come back with the Lucina there and give us a very, very competitive match. But for the time being, Kume will be moving on with a 2-0 win. Both players here missing out on the last tournament and making their return here, so it's always nice to see both of them back into the action. But for now, it is a bracket updating time as Kume moves on with a 2-0, and Mika will be dropping down to the losers bracket after a hotly contested affair too. And so here we are, you guys. Let's update the bracket real quick. This is what we look like. So in a bit, not quite yet, but in a bit, we'll have a Nat versus Kume match, while Mikazuki and Gary still await their opponents from the winners bracket. Speaking of which, next we will have Sympho and tournament newcomer Chol, which I personally have not scrimmed or anything against, so I don't really know what to expect here, which is both exciting and scary, you know. You always gotta wonder, is this gonna be a top tournament contender? Is this a newer player? It's never easy to tell until the big day. And so let's go ahead and ping our friends here. Joel, and I see Sympho already here. Good stuff so far, though. And since you're here, Sympho, let's go ahead and have you do the coin toss. Would you like heads or tails? Or map select? Oh, okay, so I have Sympho in the... Oh, okay, but I mean, it's all Daijobu. And Chol, it's just the friends. There's no password, but it's only open to friends. And I believe I did accept your friend request. You should be able to join just from there, I believe. And Sympho has chosen heads. Quick coin flip. And it is in fact heads, Sympho. So go ahead and pick a stage for the first one. And Chol, whenever you join, make sure that you're on random. And then whenever you guys are ready, go ahead and get things started. You guys can, of course, feel free to deafen yourselves so the commentary does not distract you while you play. Some pretty good matches so far. Chol did sign up as with Falco as their promo, as a Falco connoisseur yourself, Nat. What do you hope to see out of our newcomer here?
I hope to see some sick down air spikes, man.
Fingers crossed for that. I'm also hoping for another competitive set and some flashy action happening. And both our players are in the arena now. Sympho, of course, last time making their tournament debut and playing the Pyra Mithra throughout their campaign last time, I believe, and doing a pretty good job. Pyra Mithra, really good. It looks like both players are getting ready here. And it will be both their promo characters, so we will have Falco versus Pyra Mithra as I scramble to update the overlays here. And we will have Shola versus Sympho, also from the USA, getting started with their round 1 of the bracket match. And there we go for the overlay.
Falco coming in strong, asserting stage dominance. Back to neutral. We're back. Swapping to Mithra for the early combo potential.
Yep, as you do, right?
Turned.
I think that's the game plan for Pyra Mithra here, getting in some early damage with Mithra, using her speed while switching over to Pyra to try and finish things up with her longer range and heavy hitting smash attacks. Both players opting to choose a similar color scheme, by the way, which is fairly interesting.
Oh, that down smash on the side B. I didn't think that would hit, but here we are.
I think that was probably, under normal circumstances, that probably wouldn't have hit, but a very nice ledge option there too, by the way.
Oh, but Simple reading the roll with the neutral B, evening it up, back to 0 apiece.
Yep.
Both
But yeah,
Mitra and Falco, very combo-heavy characters, so we can see who gets the combo first.
we sure can, and I think what happened last time too was because of the side specials like animation on the Mithra, Chol probably got like a hit on one of her after images with the down smash and sent her flying sideways. It's pretty.
Oh, the after images are hitboxes?
I think so, because he was like a decent distance away
He
from
was
the
pretty
ledge.
far.
So I imagine that's what happened, but we'll have to do a review later. So we have some Chol fans in the audience as well, so he does have a bit of a following here, and some pretty good stuff so far, honestly, from both players, showing some knowledge and mastery of their characters here, as Chol comes into the second stock with a slight advantage.
Oh, a slight misinput, side being before the up B, and unfortunately Simpo has to die for that.
And he will, you know, one of the weak points of Pyra Mithra, I believe, is their lackluster recovery on both characters, which is very linear, with Mithra as being very slow and Pyra as being like a Ike-esque sort of thing, where she goes straight up, making it fairly predictable.
Although with Falco at 102% and Pyra's raw power, one good hit and she can even things up.
Yep.
Just land that hit.
And
Yes,
she
he can.
will find it, yep, with the up B there, knock him up and sending him back down with the blast, evening things up at one stock apiece. But Chol here working with a slight advantage with this last stock so far. And putting the Mithra within kill percentage here, what do you as a Falco look for as a kill option?
Oh, unfortunate.
That was so unfortunate. They, you know, is trying to find some play off stage here, maybe trying to knock the Falco back into the wall, but kills themselves.
Unfortunately, ran into the Falco's up B and unexpectedly gimped themselves, I suppose.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Falco actually doesn't have fantastic kill options, to be honest. At higher percents, he needs to just read for a smash. At slightly lower percents, he has good kill confirms, such as like up tilt into back air, or just like trying to raw spike them off the edge of the stage.
For sure.
But over like 110, 120, it's a little bit of a struggle, to be honest.
Still, all that being said, Chol won't be complaining about that one, I don't think. And, you know, I can't say for sure what it was, but with these first tournament matches, nerves do come into play, and we see Simfo here will be going back to their, well, I want to say comfort pick, because that's what I first saw them pick when I played with them a few months ago. But Inkling here, coming out of Simfo, which I'm pretty confident when I say that they are comfortable on that pick. And a very versatile and fast character.
Very, very strong and easy to build percent with due to the power of the ink increasing the damage that the person takes. Because as you can see, Falco here already at 100%, not even 30 seconds into the match.
Just pretty well, and the side smash will do it there. Talking about building up percentage fast, you guys get a prime example of that right there. And I believe how that works is the more paint they're covered in, the more damage they take. Is that right?
Yes, that is how it works. But Falco coming back here, trying to even out this stock right before.
Sinful
Before he takes too much damage.
find his way back on stage here, and you guys can see every once in a while we'll try to use the roller thing just like that, which will root their opponent into the ground. Very nice kill there from
Good up air.
Chol. Yep, managing to find Sinful in the air and finishing up with the up air. But yes, the rolling pin will ground people like that. And then what Sinful wants to do after that is try to cancel that animation, go back and side smash. Oh
the
my
down air
god!
spike.
What was that?
Also, let's go.
That is some flair right there. Very nice, and you know,
Turning the tide of the fight just like that.
yeah, putting
Now he's
himself in
in
a
the
favorable
lead.
position now from that early stock earlier. But Sinful with a quick answer there on the side.
30% down. This match is as even as it gets.
It does anybody's game at that point with both characters at one stock apiece. Sinful here playing at a disadvantage, a slight disadvantage at that, but making use of those paint bombs to put the pressure onto Chol off stage. Maybe try and force him to make an offing. And
Oh, reading the
what
roll
a
with the
read!
F smash.
Just backing off, winding up a side smash, and having Sinful roll into it. Very, very nice match by both players here. But
Very
Chol,
clean play, given that he started off a stock down.
he sure did. Chol coming into the tournament, guns blazing, showing everybody that you know he means business. Congratulations to Chol for that. I will update the bracket.
Sinful working hard. That change to Inkling definitely threw Falco for a loop.
For sure. I mean, despite the result, I would say that the character swap was the right call there for
I would
Sinful.
agree.
So Chol will be moving on after a 2-0, while Sinful falling down to play Gary in the losers bracket later on. Congratulations to Chol. GG's to both players for another competitive and exciting affair there. So starting off their Vice and Virtue Smash Invitational debut with a win, which is awesome. And updating the bracket for you guys to see where we're at. There we are. Chol will be awaiting the winner of the next match, which will feature myself and Psycho, while Ikazuki is still waiting the loser of said match down in the losers bracket. Whenever you're ready, Psycho, come on in here. I will coin toss myself. Conflict of interest be damned. I'm calling Tails. It is in fact Tails. May look very suspicious, but I hope that everybody trusts that I am not a cheat. Haha. Not like I can rig these brackets or anything. And so I will have the first pick. So Psycho, make sure that you are on random for the first bit here, as I choose a stage.
Eiko coming in to this tournament. We'll see how much he's improved since the last time. Every single time Psycho has entered a tournament, he's been substantially better than the last, so I'm very excited to see his improvement this time.
That he has, and kind of scared by that, honestly, especially given that he plays Mega Man, which is a bit of an orthodox pick.
It's definitely a strange character where you have to change your playstyle, and he's really just embraced it.
For sure. And with that being said, I shall leave it up to you for a bit. Let me just update the overlays real quick before I do that. So it will be self versus Psycho.
He changed the screen back to the game.
Yes, and like something that may or may not have happened last time, giving the good old sports radio treatment there. So here we are. Just let me change my nationality to Canadian. Beautiful. Update
Change
the
your
overlay.
nationality.
Right? Gotta represent the Great North. Okay, and I believe we're good to go. Switching back to the main screen as well. Beautiful. Alright, and I shall leave it up to you and see you in a few minutes.
Right. Best of luck to both contestants. Let's see how this game plays out. So really full of rage. Already taking the first match, but there's still 2 more to go. You never know what Psycho could pull out to clutch these out. And now that he has both character and stage pick, so maybe he'll change to a stage with platforms, because we do know that Jordy struggles a little with platforms. Oh, that's a problem, eh?
3, 2, 1, go!
And Psycho bringing it to Battlefield with the platforms. Let's see if he can make better use of them than Jordy. The Super Mario underwater theme. Classic. Struggling with Leaf Shield coming in. Oh, the fully charged F Smash. Near miss. Jordy coming out strong this game with a 71% lead so far. Gonna juggle Psycho and keep him in the air. Psycho trying his best to get back to stage. The area in the center of the stage is definitely an area you want to control. Jordy already starting to look for a kill, that F smash charge, but getting interrupted by the little sticky bomb. A good back air from Psycho. Percents are evening up here. Dash attack into the up air will take the first stock. Jordy at 80%. Psycho trying to find a way in. He's jumping between the platforms, but can't seem to find a way into Jordy. Oh, and again, the projectiles just go straight through each other. Will he be able to make that? Unfortunately not. Jordy's recovery is not high enough for that. Evened up stocks, 46% deficit on Psycho's part. Could be anyone's game. Oh, a good 2 lemon combo into the F air. Narrowly missing the grab, getting punished by a down smash. Psycho getting juggled a little bit. Making good use of the Leaf Shield to prevent Jordy from coming too close to him, though. Jordy doesn't mind, he'll just keep on going. Gets bounced up by the dog. And the tornado. And the tornado again! To the lemons. Missed on the forward smash by Psycho, but oh, back into the tornadoes. Let's see if we can carry them off. Fortunately not. Ooh, and the kick from the pin, taking that stock, but Jordy at 90%. Psycho definitely gonna start looking for a kill real soon. That forward air. Oh, the spike, but unfortunately he was on the stage, so didn't quite kill. Dash attack. Oh! I think that was a misinput, putting in the Leaf Shield instead of the dog. Unfortunately, that will be it for that game. And Jordy taking a 2-0 over Psycho, but definitely not over, because we'll see how it goes in the losers bracket very soon.
Phew. All right.
Well played.
Thank
Congratulations.
you, thank you. Sorry for muting your commentary in the first game. One day we'll get one of my matches without any technical difficulties. But hey, at least this time it was no commentary with footage, as opposed to last time. One day we'll get the right combination. It'll be great.
No commentary with footage is definitely a step above no footage with commentary.
Oh my god. But congratulations, GG's to Mike. Very, very good game there. It always puts me on edge to play unorthodox characters, and Mega Man definitely has a few things that you have to kind of adjust to as you go. GG's to him. He will go down to the losers bracket while I move on to play Chol later, something that I'm looking forward to. In the meantime, though, let us go back to our bracket and update it. But next will be jumping down to the losers bracket to play Gary and Sympho's match. Gents, whenever you guys are ready, go ahead and hop on into the arena. And so let me up bracket in the meet. Canada. Last I checked. And Psycho will up down. Play Mikazuki later on. Update bracket, guys. There we go. That's what we're looking at. First round of the winners bracket now complete. It will be Gary versus Sympho. And Mr. Gary, would you like to have heads or tails? Seconds here as well. Okay. Heads, baby. Let's see if it pays off for you. And it will in fact be heads. So good call. You get stage pick. I'll ping Sympho here. Okay, I believe shall just be waiting for their arrival now. Very exciting stuff so far, though, with this first round of matches. Only one game 3, but I think some of those 2-0 score lines are a bit deceptive as the
Yeah,
matches.
they're definitely not. They're definitely not stomps. They're very close to O's.
They are, which always makes it very exciting for the audience. Just waiting for Sympho to show up here, Gary, or maybe maybe you intimidated them so much that they have to get rid of some nerves. Who knows? But Gary and Sympho here. So Gary losing to you, and then Sympho losing to Chol. Now playing for their tournament lives in the losers bracket, which is very exciting, but can also, of course, be a bit nerve-wracking. Is go big or go home now, of course, for the players that are in losers bracket.
For sure. But that's when it's exciting.
It is to see how people deal with the pressure, what people do in the face of adversity. Sympho quite answering the pings here. A couple of minutes though, I'm sure. Oh, and there he is. Letting me know. But everybody will enjoy a bit of a breather there after that action-packed first round, I'm sure. So no complaints there. What do you think of this matchup, though, Mr. Nat? The Gary Sympho match. Now we've had a very small sample size, albeit, but a sample size nonetheless from both players in the winners bracket.
I think they're both very strong contestants. I haven't actually seen Gary's Cloud before today, and I was not expecting it. Was definitely expecting the Incineroar, but it surprised me. I think if it is what we expect with Cloud versus Inkling, both of them are very high damage. Oh, nope, he's going with the Pyra Mithra. Well, Pyra, same thing, very high damage. We'll see who can land the hard reads for the hard kills.
Yep, and I'll...
Both of them very similar, actually. Lackluster recovery, very strong on the ground.
And we do get to see the Cloud again as well here. Gary, it's like having put in a bit of practice, feeling confident with that pick going into start off his losers bracket appearance. The Cloud. Let's see how that goes for him, but we'll have a swordy battle for this first round of losers bracket match here.
Staying on battlefield, let's see if any of the contestants can make good use of the platforms, maybe as combo extenders. Would definitely be great for Mithra.
For sure, yeah. Always nice to find one of those aerial kills up there. And
Narrowly missing that F smash. Gary rolling right out of the way just in time.
yep, and now finding himself taking advantage of said platforms. And still at a disadvantage, but getting some hits in.
Tiny bit of lag.
Yeah, okay, you're getting that too, but that's fine. Gary now
He has
has
his
a
limit
full
gauge now. Let's see if he can. Hopefully, he doesn't need to spend it on recovery. Oh, he
Oh! Ah, wow.
He hits the finishing touch, but not quite high enough percent for it
Not
to kill.
not quite finishing just yet. I thought for sure that was going to kill too, but ended up just barely missing out and does find a raw, I believe that's an up smash, but geez, the
The
up
explosion.
Yep, very wide AoE there. Clip Gary and send him flying upwards. Gary now hoping to find a kill without wasting too much percentage on this second stock. As Sinful switches back to Mithra. Take advantage of that speed. Those
Definitely looking to build
combos.
some percent. Regardless of Pyro or Mithra, that percent, a single good hit from Cloud and she's off, so...
That for sure, yeah, you're looking at a tilt, any of the smashes, even a side B at this point would probably be enough. Take care of this as he does have a full gauge once again.
Simple actually very nearly landing the Pyra side B footstool combo into F smash, but just slightly mistiming it.
And Gary finding a kill there, you know, being patient at ledge, waiting to see what Simfo does, and is rewarded with a kill using the gauge enhanced wind slash there. Good job on him, but Simfo coming back very, very strong here, right from the get-go, not letting Gary take control of the match and building themselves very, very strong lead in the second stock, having Gary with a kill percentage, which they will find right there.
There it is.
Yep. Going back to the Pyrat, finishing the job. Now, basically finding themselves with a full stock advantage.
You know how these matches go, especially with these characters with lackluster recoveries.
Yeah, we sure do. Yeah, Cloud definitely fitting that description there with, you know, a very, very linear, predictable recovery. Oh, and
There it is. Unfortunately, up being the wrong direction, and Cloud does not grab ledge if you face the wrong way, unfortunately.
that's it. And he will go straight down and cost Gary this first game here. So Simfo will take a 1-0 lead in this losers bracket match, and Gary will have a stage pick and character pick. Now I expect Gary will maybe go back to his comfort pick here and show us that Incineroar that we all know him for here. You know, backs against the wall. You kind of want to go to something that you feel confident on, that can put you back in a competitive position. But who knows? Who knows what Gary has in mind now? He's actually gonna switch to a Chrom. Yeah, which I
don't think
have never seen him play.
I've never seen him play Chrom either. Maybe he's been putting in the hours. You never know. Let's see how it works. Chrom is very fast and very strong.
That's it.
Can definitely step toe to toe with both Pyra and Mithra.
Very interesting pick here. We'll see. Hopefully it works out well for him. As you were saying, a combination of Marth, of Ike, of Roy. So bit of like a celebration of the very few Fire Emblem characters featured in the Smash roster.
Oh, unfortunately, that down smash just killing the stock. Simple only taking 22% from a single F smash beforehand.
A very, very early and aggressive kill from Simfo there. Very happy with that, I bet, as they find themselves just a few seconds into this elimination match with a full stock advantage. Gary now will have to work his way and hopefully... Oh my god!
The quick swap into forward smash, just catching Gary off guard and taking the stock so early.
It is Gary being forced against the wall here. A couple of stocks down in his tournament stock already, which is very, very pressure-filled situation to be in right off the bat. You gotta give credit where it's due, though. Simfo with the two very early and well-executed kills and already working on hoping to find his third one while
that 3 stock.
we have a bit of lag here, it looks like.
Just a little.
There we go, looks like we are stabilized, but yeah, no, Simfo, I mean, definitely in the driver's seat at this point. 2 stocks ahead and that'll do it.
That up B will kill. Pyra is just so powerful.
That'll do it. GG's to both contestants, and my goodness, Simfo coming out very, very strong on this one.
That was a scary display of Pyramithra.
It was, and it's a bit of a shame that we didn't get to see much of Gary's Crom, but goodness gracious, job on Simfo for a clean 2-0 there, eliminating Gary from the tournament, which is a bit sad, as we did not get to see Gary's Incineroar, but you know, it's just how it goes sometimes. Good job to both contestants. Simfo will be moving on here as I update the bracket. And the next match will be Mika versus Psycho.
We're not getting much of a break in between matches, eh?
I guess he won't. He won't. Just a one match breather. And just to give you guys an idea here where we're at, there we are. Simfo moving on, waiting for the loser of future Nat and Kume match, while playing the Mika versus Psycho match next. So whenever you're ready, gents, go ahead and come on into the arena. Point toss. Get things underway. But yeah, no, I mean a very, very convincing win from Simfo there. Clearly either thriving under pressure or not really feeling the pressure of the loser's bracket at all. A very, very good start to his quest, clawing his way back to the top to the finals, I guess, at that point, all the way from losers. And Mr. Mika is here. So Mika, would you like heads or tails or maps? Heads. And it is in fact heads. You can go ahead and pick the stage for the first match. Whenever Mr. Psycho joins, can be on random. But yeah, very, very quick affair, all things considered. Psycho Simfo winning with a 2-0 there. Displaying some scary, scary stuff with Pyramithra, which I believe even in the competitive scene, which I have not really been following that much closely, has been a very, very competitive pick.
He's been a threat, for sure. We've seen some very high-end players like MK Leo play around with Pyramithra.
Psycho. But yeah, I mean the flexibility of having those like basically like a 2-in-1 character comes in pretty handy for adapting to situations and having a pretty clear plan. You know, build up percentage, abuse the combos and the speed with Mithra, and then finishing things up with the Pyra.
Mhm.
And her scary, super strong attacks and those AoEs too, often catching people off guard.
Yeah, it's definitely a high skill cap character, and you see like players like MKLeo and Spargo actually making both second and third place at Ultimate Summit 3 playing Pyramithra. So she's definitely a force to be reckoned with.
For
Well,
sure.
unfortunately losing to Tweak playing Diddy Kong. We don't have anyone who plays Diddy Kong here, I don't think.
I don't think so, no. And we will have Wolf versus Mega Man here.
Tweak
First
bringing out
match.
his wolf again. Let's see how it goes this time.
As I scrambled to update. Play with Lucas.
1, go!
They're both in the US. Stands pretty
Mika starting off strong at just a small string of hits, and Psycho's already sitting at 66%.
And these two players do have a bit of history, a very short one, but one nonetheless. Psycho has a 2-0 head-to-head. Historically, they have met once during the spring tournament in losers bracket again, where Psycho came in with his Ganondorf at the time and beat Mika to eliminate him. Mika looking for hopefully some revenge here. 6 months later. But as you were saying, a very, very strong start from Mika there, building up the Mega Man, what is basically kill percentage now, and doing a very good job with the gun there, the deny Psycho, some setups from far away that he usually like to do, and kind of turning the zoning game onto him, and a very cheeky side B there.
Right over his head. Psycho sitting at 152%. With Wolf, anything will kill at that point.
And that
Up smash
will
will
do it.
definitely kill.
It definitely will, and it does too. A very flashy breakdance animation there. Take care of it. Psycho now on his second stock, not taking any damage yet. Not quite enough to kill the wolf there.
Unfortunately, dropping the reflector right before the forward smash hit.
Yeah.
That is something that Psycho is going to have to keep in mind. Wolf does indeed have a reflector for a lot of Mega Man's projectile moves.
Which is something that you always are glad to have when playing against these characters that do abuse those projectiles. Is that a tech? Oh well, it doesn't matter
Oh,
because
Clean back air from Psycho, taking the stock and evening things up.
Yep, and rocking a very slight disadvantage, but I mean at this point, you know, both low percentage back in neutral is anybody's game basically, and we're, as I say that, they're both clawing at each other and evening things up, but
Flying, very literally.
yep. And Mika doing a fairly good job here, building a solid lead in the second stock and finding the Mega Man within kill percentage now. And look at that reflector that we were just talking about earlier.
Attacking the sticky bomb, hitting for a solid 20%. Because reflected moves do become stronger.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the range is extended as well, right?
It is indeed.
So even for something that's usually shorter, like Mega Man's side smash.
Oh, another up smash.
And there you have it. Comes out so quickly. A very, very good kill option there, managing to catch Psycho as he lands. So very nice
Psycho.
job on Mika.
Attempting the kill with the Shoryuken up tilt, but barely missing.
Yeah, down smash there. Very rare to see him do that one as an attempt to catch Wolf off guard, but not quite yet. Mika still
Fortunately,
holding strong.
Smash from Wolf. But Wolf at 100%. Mega Man definitely does have the capabilities to finish this off.
That he does. Let's see what options to go with here. And again, I think Mika realizing now that he can kind of play it a bit safe and abuse that shield, forcing Psycho to go in and really get in his face, which he has adapted to. That's always nice to see.
No point trying to contest the forward smash when you can just sit there with your reflector. Oh, but the down air spike into the up smash, taking stock.
Gets welded into oblivion. But all that being said, you know, Mika with a very, very nice lead here into this last stock, having the Mega Man in kill percentage already, while Psycho has to work all the way up with the fresh stock.
A good tilt or smash and it's over for Psycho, but you never know. We've seen him clutch out some crazy plays before. Can't count him out till it's over. But the up smash again. 3 up smashes for 3 stocks.
3 for 3 on that, and yeah, no, I was just gonna say, like, you know, sometimes the pressure is actually on the person ahead because they it's on them to close things off, and so it can lead to some over-aggressive plays or some very predictable ones that the person coming from behind can abuse. But that will be that for that one, as you were saying. 3 up smashes, 3 kills. Psycho will have character and stage advantage for this next one. I expect, if he stays on the Mega Man, that he'll opt for maybe a different stage. But I feel like Wolf was able to benefit more from the lack of platforms on Final Destination there. But we shall see, we shall see. Psycho does have the Ganondorf as well as a possible pick for him to fall back on, but I don't know. I don't know if that's really the answer here to something like a Wolf, so we'll have to wait and see.
Wolf definitely, even though he's not as fast as Fox or Falco, he definitely does have the speed to, like, bully Ganondorf a little bit.
That he does, but it would, you know, solve the projectile problem. And we do see the Ganondorf here out of Psycho, so let's see how this one is up.
I'm still expecting it to be Final Destination, because I did see that Psycho was struggling a little bit when he picked Battlefield. Oh, we're going to PS2, Pokemon Stadium 2. Platforms do exist, but they're not very intrusive like they are in Battlefield.
For sure. So we're getting started off here with, my goodness, Psycho evening things up with a kick and taking the lead with a smash there. Ganondorf, a very slow and a very, very heavy hitting character. You can never count a Ganondorf out just because... Oh my god! That was so close to being a kill.
Tech on Mika's part was so good there. If he didn't tech that, he would have died.
And I like what Mika's doing there, you know, he knows that it's a very, very risky affair to get up into Ganondorf's face, and so he's abusing his gun and making sure that Mike is the one that has to come in and get in his face.
Oof. But even as heavy as he is, Wolf's up smash is doesn't discriminate. Light or heavy, you're gonna die. But you could say the same for Ganondorf's Wizard Foot.
You sure can, and you know, that's 4 out of 4 for finding kills on that up smash, Mikazuki.
Yeah, he definitely has a preference for it, and you can see why. It's giving him very good results.
That it is, and both players now playing an even affair. 2 stocks apiece, a slight advantage on Mika, but like we were saying earlier, a couple of good hits in from Ganondorf, and you're basically back in the game. And ooh,
there it is, right as you said it, the charged up smash hitting the delay on Wolf's up B.
Yeah, Mika
Taking
finding
the stock
himself
from behind. Oh, that up smash was very close though.
But now the Wolf in a good position to once again maybe find a kill with... Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Another up smash. 5 for 5 now. Psycho on his tournament life. Both players at 0%. We basically get a clean start here. Very, very competitive match so far. And Mika, of course, looking to close things off, while Mike is hoping to extend this series to 1 game apiece. A very, very intense affair here. This game 2 of the losers bracket match.
Psycho unfortunately hasn't seemed to figure out how to deal with all the laser spamming, but it might be too late by the time he figures out how to.
does get back on the ground there after barely surviving another one of those up smashes. Mika in a very good position at this point, forcing Psycho to be the one to make decisions and trying to find an opportunity to wrap things up. Does find him in the air, and I think that will do it
Finishing
there.
with the forward smash, not a 6 out of 6 on the up smash.
But a kill nonetheless, and Mika taking revenge for those matches.
Very
In the
well
spring
played by
tournament.
both players. Very, very close match.
And always a scary thing to play against a Ganondorf, regardless of what lead you have. So kudos to Mika for maintaining his composure there, finishing up the job, and GG's to Psycho, of course, too. We always love to see him make an appearance with the Mega Man and the Ganondorf. But for this time, Mika will come out on top with a 2-0 and move on to the next round. Next up, we will have your own match, Mr. Nat. Okay. I'm not sure what to expect after your two quote-unquote Isabelle picks from last
Yeah,
time.
I'm an Isabelle man, what can I say?
Very, very entertaining. So Kume, whenever you're ready, come on and head in here. I'll update the brackets for the audience. Give them a quick update on the situation. We do have Mika moving forward. Simfo will be awaiting the loser of Nat Kume, while Mika will be awaiting the loser of Chol and myself in a bit. Mr. Nat, would you like heads or tails?
Do heads. Heads has never let me down.
And it will let you down this time because it is tails. So,
Nice.
Mr. Kume, go ahead and choose your preferred stage. While Nat will go on random. And as we get ready to get this show on the road, so it will be Nat representing the Kingdom of Canada versus Kume representing Bangladesh. And here we go. Let me switch back before I do radio commentary again and update overlays as well. Me versus Nat. So the number 1 seed into here. Final destination, it will be quote-unquote Isabelle versus the Palutena that did so much damage in the first round for Kume. Nat starting this one strong. Nat, of course, a very, very solid, strong fundamental player. And taking advantage of the unorthodox kit that he's chosen for quote-unquote Isabelle. Like we saw in the first set, there's some pretty crazy setups that you can do. The tornado into an up air. But all that being said, Kume doing a really good job holding his own there. And playing a very, very tightly contested affair, this winner's bracket match. Both players building up some decent percentage. Nat at this point would be able to find a kill under the right circumstances. But Kume not letting up here, continuing to pile up the pressure, and himself soon to be able to kill as well. But Nat will be the one to strike first and score first blood. So Nat now playing with a 1 stock advantage, sitting at a fairly high percentage though. They will be trying to end this stock as soon as possible, not waste too much time and percentage as Nat tries to claw himself back onto the stage, which he does. Players back into neutral now. And Kume does find the kill there with a up tilt. Evening things up at 1 stocks apiece, basically similar percentages. And Nat again using that tornado into up air combo, getting some damage onto Kume. And Kume, of course, taking advantage of Palutena's very, very strong kit. Very nice, of course, to see the character do so well this time around, as she did not get a lot of love in the Smash 4, as I recall. Both players again playing a very, very tight affair here. Basically even on Final Destination. Nat coming in, finding a grab. Not getting the follow-up aerial. Okay, off stage. Finds himself back in, but lands. That will give Nat a punish opportunity, which he takes advantage of over there. Okay, now at 139. Barely surviving that one. Not looking to find anything here at this point to try and close this one off. And that will barely do the trick as Kume reacting just in time with a reflect to a block that would have been a kill there. But Nat does find the score not long after, sending Kume to the side there and putting him on his last stock for this first match. We will try find an answer as soon as possible, but Nat playing very smart here, not rushing into things despite being in the driver's seat, shielding and punishing Kume for over-aggression just like that. And Kume here, I think getting used to that tornado up air combo, punishing Nat with a kill this time, and coming back to one stock apiece, but does. As I say that, he gets killed by the tornado up air. Congratulations to Nat for taking that first game and displaying his impeccable Isabelle mastery. And Kume now having play from behind. He does have a stage pick and character pick though, so we'll see if there's a change there. All things considered, despite the ending, that was a very competitive affair, especially early on, so I don't think the pick is the problem really. It likely comes down more so to just adapting. We did see some adaptation from both players there. But let's see what happens this time around. Game 2 here. Just about to get underway. We are sticking with the Palutena. I expect the stage pick change though. Something with platforms. Let's see how this one goes. We are, unless this is a final destination, nope, we are going to Kalos Pokemon League. Platforms on the side there. Giving people a couple more stage or ledge options. Once again though, that's starting strong with that Isabelle pick. And getting used to Kume's aggression, I think there needs to be a slight adaptation to this part here. There's a lot of attacking into Nat's shield, getting punished for it. But that being said, both players are just about even here. Cheeky little side special will catch Kume there, and reflects a tornado. First time we see him do that, a very, very nice counter to that pesky combo that Nat's been abusing. Both players finding themselves back on stage. Nat now catches with tornado, misses the aerial, but gets a counter, and I'm not sure what happened there, but Nat sending himself offside and paying for it with his life. I'm sure Kume won't be complaining about that one too much, as he barely manages to survive himself. And still manages to hang on. At this point, hoping to find any sort of small lead. He will get 26% before getting killed by that up air again. Now, it's not a whole lot, but it is something. But more importantly, they are even on stocks now. If I'm Kume, I'm fairly happy with that. Nat working his way back. Dealing some damage on the Palutena. A very, very good neutral roll there from Nat. I feel like he has the slight edge in these trades. Does slowly but surely even things up percentage-wise. Both players now sitting in the 70s, the hundreds, the early hundreds now for Nat, which means Kume will soon be able to look for a kill opportunity. But of course, same goes for Nat. Nice little reflect there to catch the aerial and punish Nat for it. May is sent flying off stage. Does manage to land back on the ground there. Gets punished for a aerial. Manages to shield the first hit of... not sure what that is, but... Nat SDing again! Be very happy with that, I'm sure. Nat now on his last stock, but does have the Palutena at a very, very workable percentage here. He's looking for something, anything to wrap things up. Not quite the tilt. Is this throw going to be enough? Sends him off stage. Be easily able to find himself back on the platform though. Not dead just yet, 168. Quickly pursued by Nat there, and again, quickly using that counter to avoid getting killed after the tornado. Dash attack not quite enough. Kume sitting at a ridiculous 191 at this point. Nat did a sneeze on him to try and wrap things up. And Kume, you know, building a nice little pillow here, a nice little parachute. 60% that he'll have to work with when, if he succumbs to this stock. As Nat tries to find a kill, but seems to be struggling a bit here, closing things off. Just finally found it with a back air or forward air, but he is sitting at 116, which for Palutena, very, very dangerous affair. Back air there, barely missing out on killing him. May now looking for the finish, and Nat playing from behind. That being said, he does do very well in this stock so far, and while looking for a kill there, Kume finding himself in a dangerous position as well. Nat barely misses the punish grab there. Both players very, very dangerous positions. Nat, oh my god, barely dodging the fireball. The Kume does find the kill as Nat rolls back on stage with the side smash. Very, very intense stuff there from both players. Kume there, almost falling to a comeback from that. But evening things up at 1 game apiece. As we go into game 3, Nat will have stage and character pick, but very, very nicely done from Kume there. The pressure piling up, keeping his cool, finding the punish, and executing the game plan. So we will be going to a game 3 here between these two contestants. Really, really awesome stuff. Let's see how this game 3 will play out. They both have a bit of leeway still, you know. This is the winner's bracket, so the loser will be jumping down to losers as opposed to getting eliminated. But let's see what Nat has in store here, if he will pull out another Isabel, which I believe he will. This game 3. Kume, of course, will be staying on the Palutena. But let's see what stage we end up on this time. We'll be going to Smashville. Or no, this is Town and City, actually. And Nat going with the E-Sword Fighter version of Isabel. Recently added character. Very exciting stuff for the Animal Crossing community here. Slightly different platforms to work with both players, which require a bit of adaptation, but Kume looking very good so far, and so does Nat, to be fair. Both players trading blows. Nat again using that tornado to set himself up for success. Kume though catches Nat, sends him flying, and catches him with the fireball. So a very, very nice first stock. Kume there. Get an early advantage. Nat though. Back in style. Barely misses the punish. But it will find the down smash kill. Both players at 0% still. Fresh start with 2 stocks. Playing Smash 4 basically. Still some very, very good stuff coming from both players here in what is turning out to be a super entertaining series. Let's see what else they've got in store though. May putting up the pressure here. Using some of his projectiles, but not always finding a way in to make sure that his face. These Palutena aerials, very, very good option. Try and juggle your opponent in the air. That punishes. Nice shield game from him. Playing very patient, very calculated. Punish that one though, and Kume now sitting at a bit of a disadvantage on this second stock. Matt will finish it off with a up air. Top left corner there. And Kume on his match stock here. We're not quite out yet. He does have workable percentage on Isabel. He just has to continue. There you go. That's a good start. Now, hoping to find something for a kill. He loses too much percentage on his last stock here, but Nat doing a pretty good job at piling up the pressure and getting gimped by his own moveset there. He won't have to work very hard to find that one, but he does find himself in a disadvantaged position regardless going into this last stock. 90% down. Nat find a kill here, send himself to the winner's final. Let's see how it goes. Let's find the side smash, which will finish the job there. Very nicely done from him. A bit of a shorter contest than the first time, but a very entertaining one nonetheless. Nat, the #1 seed, moving on, and GG's to Kume though for putting up one heck of a fight. Could have gone either way with how tightly contested that second game was. So, but with that being said, GG's to both participants. Nat will be jumping down, or Nat will be moving forward in the winner's bracket as Kume drops the losers where he will be playing. Where he will be playing Sympho next. That will be later on. After Chol and myself go at it. Update the brackets for you guys. Let's put that over here. Okay. Okay. So here we are with the bracket, you guys. Kume drops down, we'll play Sympho, and that moves forward. Winners finals. And I should actually put the score up there, shouldn't I, for what happened here. Whenever you're ready, Chol, go ahead and get in here. And I will be back in just a second, actually. Entertain our guests, not go for it. Putting you on the spot. We're back.
FM Polka. All right, we have Chol versus Kume coming right up. Wait, is that coming right up? No, Chol versus Jordy coming right up. My bad. Chol putting out a strong Falco, but unfortunately, Jordy does have a lot of Falco experience. So, let's see if he can still eke one out. Jordy definitely looking to go forward into the winner's bracket, but newcomers are always hard to judge where their power level sits, given you haven't played them before. How are you guys feeling? Good chat. Well, you can make your way into the arena whenever you're ready. And we will wait for Jordy to return very shortly.
Alright, I return. Coin toss, yes. Chol, would you like heads or tails? Tails never fails, they say. Let's find out. Conflict of interest free toss? It is heads, sadly, so I will be getting a pick for this one. So make sure you're on random as I get myself situated back to my surroundings. Okay, and then map pick goes to me. Mr. Nat, are you there?
Yes, sure am.
Awesome. All right. Let's get ready. Go here. I be facing off against Chol. Quick overlay update. This is Chol. Okay. I shall leave things to you, Mr. Nat. GLHF to Chol. Looking forward to it, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes as Nat
Look,
takes
both
over.
contestants. As mentioned before, we are expecting a Corrin Falco matchup, which is very familiar from Jordy's part. I don't know how familiar Troll is with the Corrin matchup. I don't think Corrin is too common of a pick, to be honest. But you know what they say, if your fundamentals are good enough, you don't need to know what the other person does, right? And as expected, here's the Corrin Falco matchup. And we're probably going to be on FD. And there we are, on FD. Let's see how this goes. These are both very combo-heavy aerial characters, so we'll see who's better in the air. Both here exerting some early dominance with these up-tilt nair combos. Jordy has still yet to land a single hit, and he's already at 60, getting hit by the forward smash. Oh, he slightly goes back to dodge the F smash, but ends up missing the ledge entirely. Oh, putting on a superior display of skill right now. Edit superior. Jordy landing his first few hits on him. Let's see if he can get a combo started. It's a grab into a back throw. Into a fully charged neutral B. Oh, and the pin? Is that enough? Not quite. Jordy clawing his way back. Let's see if he can finish this stock without taking too much damage and reset how the game is going. Oh, landing the backer, but barely not killing. Trying to hit him against the edge of the stage, but unfortunately misses the timing a little bit. Troll barely surviving at 130, up smashing the shield, getting the second hit of it. Jordy, oh, getting hit by the down air spike! Troll sitting at a 2 stock advantage. Although he's at 131, that could be a good thing, because now he has Rage, giving him extra damage and knockback on his moves. Getting hit by these up tilt nair forward air combos. Jordy finally takes the first stock off of Troll with the pin. But he has a full stock to to burn through before the game goes back to even. It's getting bullied off stage, barely makes it back, but gets hit by the up smash, 100% on Jordy. Troll is just looking for the kill at this point, looking for anything. An up tilt into back air, another spike, send him off the stage and edge guard him. Jordy struggling to find openings against this Falco. Lands the pin, but just hitting the shield most of the time and getting punished for it. Barely missing the up air for the kill, a little bit too high. Jordy sitting at 150, fighting for his life. A single back air from Falco kills at this point. Oh, but he gets the kill, 157. Will Jordy be able to clutch out this first game? He gets the combo, the down tilt, the up airs. Oh, the up tilt. Oh, and he gets hit by the third down tilt. And that's the game. What a close match. Jordy very nearly making it back, but Cole with that absolutely smothering, dominating gameplay. Just didn't give Jordy any room to breathe. Now Jordy's character and stage pick. Knowing him, he's not going to change his characters, but he's going to change his skin to the black one, I guarantee you. That's his comeback skin. Let's see if he changes his stage. He does like the Final Destination, but maybe he'll pick a larger map that's harder for Falco to kill off of, or maybe a smaller one so it's easier for himself to kill off of. You have the smaller options like Smashville, or the larger options like Kalos, and we end up picking the other Fire Emblem stage on Final Destination mode. Why would you expect anything else? And game 2 off to a start here. Both contestants feeling each other out. Falco getting the early forward air combos in. Up tilt, the nair, laser. Jordy sitting at 46, but getting his own combo, 2 forward airs into a forward smash. These two just contesting for neutral, but trading places. What a great pin. The two absolutely even right now. It's looking a lot more convincing than game 1 on Jordy's part, that's for sure. Oh, the nair back here, taking an early stock off of Superior. Let's see if he can get some combos in to make up for that. He's into prime up tilt back air percentages, but let's see if he can land one of those for a kill confirm. Oh, no, you don't need one of those when you can just F smash and have him drop the shield. Stock 2, basically completely even. Falco starting off his combos, the nair up tilt forward air. Already looking to be in a little bit of a tough spot right now. The revenge skin helped him on the first stock, but the second stock is looking definitely on the rougher side. Oh, but he does land a down air into a pin, evening the percents out a bit. Ooh, the raw read on the forward smash. Unfortunately, it doesn't land. You can see Falco just dominating the stage right now, putting Jordy on the defensive. Oh, and the back air will take the stock. Let's see if Jordy... Oh, he got the forward smash, but it's not quite enough. He needs to finish the stock off real fast if he wants to have a chance at continuing on to a game 3. neutral air. Barely missing the pin on the Firebird recovery there. Falco with the down smash. Into the forward smash. Oh, he's going off stage. He tried to go for the spike. It worked last time, but not this time, and he gets punished with the pin. 55% on Jordy. He's going on ahead. He gets the combo started. 35%. This is an even game now. We're back to neutral. Could be anyone. See who can get the next combo started. They're both just feeling each other out. Nobody really wants to hard commit right now in fear of getting punished on their last stocks. Jordy gets the grab, the up air. He goes in the lead by 5%. The pin, unfortunately, does not land. Falco landing the up air, doesn't kill. Oh, gets hit through the stage with the up B recovery. Gets hit with the stun, but not... Fortunately, he was too far for Jordy to follow up on. Both of these players so close. Oh, the forward smash charge over the shield, not quite enough. Falco barely recovering to the stage. Both of them are so close to each other. Can they... Who will be the one who lands the killing blow? This match is so tight right now. Oh, Jordy attempting to go for the edge guard but doesn't make it. Oh, the forward smash, number 2, and that does take it. What a close match. Maybe the revenge thing really does help. It is now 1-1. Troll has both stage and character pick. He did select Falco as his signature pick, but who knows if he has something else up his sleeve. What an exciting match, and going into game 3, nerves are tight. Loser of this match will not be eliminated quite yet. I believe this still is a winner's bracket game, so they're not out of the tournament, but they'll have to fight extra hard if they lose this one. We're running it right back with Falco versus Corrin. Let's see what stage Troll picks. He opts for Battlefield. Jordy does have a history of struggling with platforms, and with Falco's air combo potential, he has the ability to extend off platforms really well, as well as the fact that his up tilt hits through platforms as seen right there. Now Troll starting off really strong, asserting stage dominance and just getting early combos off on Jordy. He's trying to find his own combo starters, but he's just getting bullied a little bit. Fortunately, these platforms on the side do give additional recovery options to jump onto the platform from the edge. Falco going for the back air, barely misses. That would have killed. Troll hitting at a healthy 22%, and he takes Jordy's first stock with an up smash through the platform. And now he's starting the second stock just as strong. Jordy looking to start a combo, but he just can't seem to find anything. This Falco is just overwhelming. And with the forward air, the percents are even, making Jordy a full stock behind. Troll just rocking this match right now. Gets the up tilt into the nair. He whiffs the grab and gets jabbed for it, but fortunately doesn't take too much damage. Jordy looking to finish off the stock real soon, but so is Troll, looking for those up tilts into back airs, up airs. Unfortunately misses the follow-up. Lands the up tilt, but unfortunately not an up tilt back air percent. The drag down on the down air. Not a lot. Oh, the up B through the stage again. Nearly kills, but doesn't quite make it. Jordy will really need to finish the stock off fast if he wants to stand a chance. This Falco is just dominating the stage. That dash attack sending Jordy flying at 155%, and the down tilt takes the second stock. Jordy clean at 0%, looking for the kill on Falco before things get out of hand. Falco fishing for those up tilt combo starters. %143% on Falco. Will Jordy be able to find an opening? He lands the weak hit of the pin, which unfortunately does not kill. Oh, but he gets the back air. There's the first stock. Unfortunately, Jordy is still a full stock behind, but anything is possible. 70%. Falco looking to finish off with some combos. 9% for some up tilt combo starting shenanigans into a back air finisher. Let's see if he can land those. Jordy trying his best to not get hit by anything at this point. You see him spacing with those nairs. Blocking with the shield, the back throw. Oh, the up smash, barely not missing, getting hit by the down air instead. Oh, the up tilt. The up tilt misses the nair. It's hit by the down air instead. Already at 115. He's looking a little rough, but he does have rage now. A single good attack, and he's still in this match. This is game 3. Oh, he does land it, but what attack from Troll! Avoiding getting sent off the side. Oh, the pin, unfortunately pin's too close and he falls right through. Both of them just edging each other out, seeing who can land a big hit. Troll trying to finish off this match. Trying to carry on into the winner's bracket. Jordy barely making it back on stage though. Canceling the forward tilt with the down air. Oh, the forward smash on the shield. That will take the stock. Jordy at 135. Can he make something happen? No, he gets up smashed, and that will be it. Game 3. What a close match between these two contestants, but ultimately the Falco from Troll does win out. What a great game. And Troll will move forward to face Nat while Jordy moves down to the losers bracket.
Ooh, man, that was really fun actually, holy cow. GG's to Troll.
That was a heck of a match for sure. Very exciting to watch.
And so that will be 2-1 to Troll. GG's Troll. This person knows what they're doing on Falco, let's just put it that way. That was really fun though, so huge props to Troll for that one. I hope I'm still shaking for that. But that means that I will indeed be dropping down to losers, where I will be playing my hermano Mikazuki. Let's update the bracket real quick. Shake off the adrenaline.
I thought you would have had it in the bag. You have so much Falco experience, but
yeah, well, you know.
sometimes there are just better Falcos out there.
That's it though. Huge props to Troll though. Some very intense matches and some very intense stocks too. So here is the bracket for you guys to have a quick look at. That's where we're at. Next we will have Kume and Sympho going at it in the losers bracket. Let's actually update match here. Shoal moving on to play Nat. Export. And welcome back.
Info. This will be an exciting match to watch.
It will be. You know, I'm fairly excited for it as well. Let's do a quick coin toss here. Sympho, why don't you go ahead and give me heads or tails? assuming they are watching the stream. Tails for Simfo. Alright, here we go for the coin toss. And the coin has landed tails indeed. So it will be Simfo's first map pick. Set these ways as well. Simfo. This is indeed a very, very exciting matchup here. Both players showing some awesome stuff so far this tournament. Simfo, of course, with this convincing win over Gary in that game 3, the last round. And oops, and I should probably move myself to the bleachers. And of course, Kume playing that series with yourself, Nat, up in the winners bracket.
That was exciting for sure. Having played against him, I can say is Palutena is definitely not something to be trifled with, but you've seen Simfo's Inkling before. You've seen how fast he racks up damage and how fast he kills. You never know what may happen, especially with that rolling pin.
Yeah, and as a reminder, this is the losers bracket, ladies and gentlemen, and so winner goes on, loser goes home in this best of 5. But you know, like you were saying, I have a feeling that on paper, both these players, based on their track record with our tournament so far, should be fairly evenly matched in terms of skill level. And
I would agree. And you can see it, they're perfectly even right now.
We got some shoutouts in the chat here. Dank.
For one. Oh, hi Dank.
Dank saying that they miss Nat, of course. Nat.
Okay, good for anyone.
But yeah, no, back to business.
Landing the rolling pin into the forward smash, not quite enough.
But some delicious DI there from Kume will save him. For how much longer though? Both players well within kill percentage of each other's kits here.
Yeah, you see him just covered in that purple paint, and he's just racking up the percents. 170. Inkling does struggle a little bit to kill at higher percents because they lack kill confirms outside of the paint roller, but you see 180% rage Palutena just taking the first stock.
Yeah,
but with that high percent, oh, that's it.
That's it. Yeah, Simfo showing some great comfort and mastery with the Inkling there. Not that easy to pull off that confirm unit. It's all in the player's hand, but it does take some mechanical skill to execute. So
for sure, it definitely feels like one of those things when you get hit by it, it's like, oh, that's so cheap, but when you actually try it yourself, the inputs are not that easy.
They are not. Both players back to even basically here in the 60s and the 50s. 2 stocks apiece.
Trading blows, looking for the up air, doesn't quite hit.
Players, I'm sure, would be more than happy to walk away with a Game 1 win here, put themselves in a comfortable position.
Oh, the reflecting the paint bomb and actually cancelling out the paint roller as well by doing that.
And will get the kill! Jeez. Here's a question for you though. If the paintball gets reflected, and Inkling gets covered by the paint, does the opponent benefit from that as well, and a kill on
them? Inkling will take more damage if she herself is covered in ink.
Well, there you go, folks, and back to 0-0. 1 stock apiece now, just like we were saying in the very beginning. 2 very, very evenly matched players here going at it, and you can see it in the results. Both players now dead even, looking to come out on top in this first bout of the best of 3 losers bracket match.
Catching with the explosive flame and into the up air. Will he land another one? Not quite.
Awesome execution there though on Kume's part. You know, reading the dodge, forcing it. Yep, and using those delayed hitboxes on that up air. The trap Simfo that position.
Kume is definitely very good at doing that with Palu, like putting the explosive flame in one spot and then forcing them to dodge. Oop, the paint roller barely not making it. Simfo at kill percent. Palu just looking for some confirm, and there it is.
Side smash roll, side smash in the face. Sometimes that's all you need. And so Kume will be the one to walk away with first blood here in this series. 1-0 as we shift the series over to Sympho's character and stage pick.
Sympho unfortunately just recharging his paint a little bit too close to Palutena. Couldn't quite get out of the way before that F smash came out.
Not quite, but even so, you know, it's like what we imagined. This is a hotly contested match and could have gone either way, honestly, up until the very end there. So let's see what Sympho does for adaptation here. I'm not sure if they're going to maybe switch to Pyramithra or not. The Inkling definitely wasn't the issue there. It just came down to like, you know, a play at the end there. Both players very evenly matched. Let's see what Sympho does here with their picks. Do have that Pyramithra to fall back on. I've seen them, of course, play the Inkling that they've been showing off so far, and I know they have a Corrin too, but I haven't seen them play that in a long time. Don't expect to see that. Never know. You know, when your back's against the wall, sometimes you gotta throw a curveball out there. But keep in mind that whatever Sympho chooses here, they will be stuck with it until the end of the series, because they would have to win this next game, and assuming that they do win, they would have to stay with it. It gets the advantage of counter picking if we get there. Let's see what Sympho has in store.
Picking kind of more gimmicky characters, it usually only works for a game, and then the opponent can adapt. So even if they do win with a gimmicky character, there's no guarantees that Game 3 will be that way. But you do see him come back to Pyramithra.
Pyramithra, which has worked very well for them so far. Let's see how it goes against the Palutena here.
And you're returning to Final Destination with a Fire Emblem soundtrack.
I wish you won't hear any complaints from me. Quite like blinding your opponents to try and catch them off guard.
See, Mithra comes out strong with these up tilts, just so fast, and they're so hard to get out of early.
They are, yeah, very much like some of those lighter characters, the Foxes of the world, the Marios of the world, spamming that up tilt, getting some easy percentages in.
The same can be said for Palutena with her notorious Nair trains.
Nice little side smash there on Sympho, sends him off stage, has to find a way back in. The side special will get him back into neutral. Player sitting close to the hundreds now. And,
ooh, the raw F smash. Tipper of the wing. I don't think it makes it stronger, but barely landing the kill.
And it makes it look hella cool too, so props to Kume for that one. Sympho now having to try and find something sooner rather than later, which he does.
There it is. The up B. The up B kill is so scary. It does so much damage and kills so early.
And so not too shabby, you know, 44% leeway to work with there. But for sure, definitely nowhere near out of this contest just yet here. As I said,
there it is, 40% already. It's basically back to even. It is even now.
It is. It sure is. Sympho finding himself in an advantageous position now. Knocking Kume off stage, but they find themselves back into neutral. Sympho still on the Mithra for now. Switching to the Pyra finally.
Hitting the side B. But unfortunately, the side... Oh, landing the fully charged neutral B in the air as bait.
Winding it up. And, you know, the thing with those attacks, too, on Pyra, it's easy to forget that they last a long time. So maybe you got the right idea. You shield the first few hits, but then instinctively you let it go to try and punish, and before you know it, sent to your death.
Yeah, like these fully charged neutral Bs that Sympho is unleashing, it's actually a move that you don't see people using too often, and so I guess people are just getting caught off guard by that. That down air into up air combo, disgusting, and Sympho taking the second game with a healthy 2 stocks.
Yeah, Sympho again coming out with these really convincing wins on Pyramithra, evening things out at 1 game apiece, and Kume now, like we were saying earlier, with the option to switch maps or switch characters, but goodness gracious. You know, up until the second stock there, that seemed like it was maybe going to be a nail biter up until the very end, but Simfo deciding to switch gears for that second stock and just made short work with that deadly Pyra Mithra combination. So huge.
Yeah,
Congrats
the
to
damage of Pyra is crazy. He hit like a back air, sent off the stage, hit a forward smash, sent off the complete opposite side of the stage, and then hit that disgusting down air, up air combo. The spike into the kill.
Some really, really neat stuff. Exactly what he needs to be doing to get back into this stage. And now we're about to get underway here for Game 3. Let's see what... Aha! And Kume going back to, I believe this is a comfort pick for him, to the Marth. And we're about to find out which stage that will be on.
We are returning to the swordy fight.
They sure are. And Marth, those of you who are unaware, shares the same kit as Lucina. The big difference between the two is that, well, aside from Marth being cooler, a pointer mechanic, where Marth does more damage the closer to the tip of the sword lands his hits on, whereas Lucina's damage is balanced throughout the length of her blade.
Marth also just received some very well-deserved buffs 2 patches ago, so
I was not
a
aware
little
of
bit
that.
stronger.
It's very good to hear, actually.
Simfo, though, switching to the Pyra, already starting to fish for the kill. On this map, though, the blast zones are very, very large, so even with Pyra's raw power, I think he'll find it difficult to land a kill early on.
Yep, and that high ceiling just barely saving Kume there with that up B find early. So briefly switching back to Mithra for now, though I expect him to change back soon. Maybe not, maybe he likes the speed versus somebody that's a bit faster like Marth, we'll see.
For sure. The forward tilt just blasting him off the edge. 130, unfortunately, is not low enough to save you from that, even on a big stage.
It is not, and yep, you were saying, using that range, that huge blast to finish the kill there, but Kume working with a healthy 100% there. Now, kills on Marth are a tad trickier though, because you're always working to space yourself.
Ooh, that forward smash to punish though, and that takes it.
That is enough. Looks like Simfo either did a misinput there or just burned their jump early and was not able to.
He got forward smashed out of his Mithra side B, so he no longer had a jump.
Oh, well there you go. So a nice find from Kume there, evening things up in this do or die situation. Switching back to the Pyra for now. Very nice counter
Nice
there.
counter.
Back to Mithra. They're working with the spacing, something that's very important to a character like Marth. Be sure to space yourself as best as you can to hit as many of those tippers as possible. Back on the Pyra. That won't be enough to kill. That
will
be
though.
up air.
130 is a little bit too high against a powerhouse like Pyra.
It sure is, and Kume now on his tournament stock. Ooh, will miss the ledge. As Gear finds a way, but tried to wind up a neutral B there, not quite there. Kume catch them in the air and cancel that. Kume here wanting to find a kill as soon as possible. Does not want to waste any unnecessary percentage here because he does have 2 stocks.
Ooh,
Very nice back air
back air.
tipper. And that will be enough.
Take it.
Very, very nice stuff. Exactly what he needed to do there to put himself back in this contest.
And these tippers are definitely strong, and they're slightly easier to hit thanks to the buff. And I think they will be very key to his victory in this match.
Alright, and I am getting nervous here. They're both sitting at similar percentages. Almost ready to kill.
Falling back from the grave, taking the lead.
Yeah, Kume there was playing from behind most of this match. I feel like Simfo was in the driver's seat, but Kume now playing with authority. Nice little down tilt there, and that'll do it!
Down tilt.
Oh my god!
And the lack of horizontal recovery from Pyra Mithra ends up being their demise.
Jesus, what a set! My god, I wasn't even playing, and I got so nervous watching that. What a cheeky kill though, of all the ways to end that match. Not a big
Little
smash.
poke.
Yeah, not a tipper, but just a poke there. Abusing that one weakness that Pyra Mithra has. What an amazing, amazing match there. GG's to both people though. Simfo with a very, very awesome showing this tournament. Showing us some really, really cool combos and kills on Pyra Mithra. So kudos to you, Simfo. GG's. And of course, congratulations to Kume for moving on. The losers final in what was a, or not losers final, I guess there is one more match to go, but a very, very competitive match there between the two players. Kume barely getting the edge. Is Comfort Marth coming in clutch there at the very end, showing some awesome composure.
Yeah, to be
finish
honest,
things
I was questioning the pick at first. It didn't seem like it was working out, but those last two stocks, he just rocked those two stocks.
Really did. You know, sometimes all it takes is a bit of warming up, a bit of getting used to the movements, and then once you're in a good groove, you can go ahead and do your thing. But next up, we will have the grudge match here. The Jordy versus Mikazuki match. I update the bracket for you guys. So here we are. There is quite a bit of history here, of course. Me and Mika have met multiple times in throughout the ages. And you know, we raid together, we do tons of stuff together, so lots of fun here. We even trained together for this tournament, so it's gonna be very, very fun, I feel like. But Mr. Mika, I shall leave the coin toss to you.
We will see who ended up learning more from their mentor.
We shall have to see in the... Alright, Mr. Mika wanting the tails, coin flip, conflict of interest free, guarantee. And it is heads. I shall go ahead and pick the first stage here. And yeah, looking forward to this match. And always, match hasn't even started yet, and I'm already nervous because, gosh, we've had a very, very clutch and tight affairs, Ken and I, in the past. The Quad Thunder comes to mind, among other things. Always gives me a bit of PTSD before I go to sleep every night. And let me update the overlay as well here. This is Jordy. This is Kazuki. Oh, bro. I am not from the States of America. Alright, well, Mr. Net, I shall see you Starside. Thank you again for coming to help with the commentary. Switch it back to the stream.
Well, best of luck to these two contestants. As mentioned before, they train together, they're best of buds, they're brothers. Not actually, but they are. And now they're pitted against each other in this tournament.
2, 1, go!
Jordy with home stage advantage, quote unquote, from this Fire Emblem stage. Let's see who will come out on top. Wolf definitely the strong single hit type, while Jordy's the combo type, so let's see if Jordy's can get some combos started. He's starting off strong with 68% already, but Wolf landing a fully charged forward smash and landing 22% in a single hit. And there's the signature Mika up smash, evening things up. Dodging the projectile with a side B, great play. But he misses the pin by just the littlest bit, and Wolf making some space with those lasers. Another side B to recover onto stage. We'll see if Jordy can adapt. Oh, but he lands a back air and takes the first stock of the game. Jordy sitting at a healthy 102, but 102 for Wolf is child's play. He lands a single forward or up smash, and that's it for the stock. Gordon does have a slight range advantage with her sword, as you can see her juggle Wolf over and over. But Wolf with his claws and his feet, with the up smash taking his first stock. Wolf with his claws are basically a miniature sword. They're not as close range as you might expect. They do have some distance to them. Mika sitting at 100% to Jordy's 6, looking desperately to fill in some percent while he can before his stock gets taken. Evening things out. He is dodging the projectile with a side B again for a third time. Spacing out and poking with the lasers, forcing Jordy to be the one who closes in. With up B downwards. Jordy misses the pin. The down smash doesn't quite hit. Spacing with some more lasers, a forward air. Wolf at 150, the rage he has is insane, but he's also going to die really fast to that forward smash charge. But sitting at 90%, a single smash, and there it is, the down smash. Both of these contestants at 0% on their last stocks. This could go either way. Jordy starting things off strong with 60%, 75% on Mika. And the tipper forward smash, what a convincing last stock. Unfortunately, Mika couldn't find a single touch on that third stock of Jordy's. And you know he's for serious because he's wearing his dark skin already, right from the get-go. It's now Mika's stage and character pick. Let's see if he will change anything. Already taking the first game with a 1-0 lead. Mika coming back in, changing to the Lucina. We saw him change last time he played as well. These two Fire Emblem swordies. Facing off, let's see who has the better ability. Ooh, unfortunately rolling straight into the fully charged neutral B into a pin. Jordy starting off stock 1 strong. These combos, Mika at 95%. Jordy spot dodging that forward smash. And that up air kills so early. Only 30% on Jordy, looking great for him right now. We'll see if Mika can crawl his way back in. Some great aerials, some forward airs, some back airs. Jordy sitting at 80%. Fortunately, he gets pinned barely, takes 30% damage for that. Already starting his aerial combos again. Unfortunately, the percents are evened up, making Mika be a full stock behind. Jordy obviously loving this, barely misses the forward smash. That definitely would have taken the stock if it hit. Oh, but the Dancing Blade from Lucina evening up the stocks, but at a 100% deficit. Let's see if Mika can even things up. A little forward tilt from Jordy, sending him off stage. And Mika establishing some stage dominance right now, jumping over the down smash. Definitely not too late. Oh, the fully charged shield breaker! Will this be it? Pushing him towards the ledge, and he messes up the smash input and jabs instead, but it doesn't matter because Jordy up B's the wrong way. Trading blows, that doesn't quite kill the up air. Lucina sitting at 150%. And not for long. The third stock, both of them at 0%. Let's see who can take this game 2. Lucina having a very strong opening, 50% on Jordy already. Oh, but Jordy finds the combo with his down tilt, up airs. The percents are evened up again. Mika struggling a little, but he gets hit by the tipper side B, but doesn't kill. Jordy convincingly comboing the living daylights out of Lucina, but still hanging on to dear life. It's not over till it's over. Will that be enough? Not quite. Barely shielding the forward smash. Let's see if Mika can make something happen with these last few percents. A few good hits and Jordy will also be in kill range. A forward smash, is that enough? 90%, not quite. Misses the 2-frame on the down smash. The counter, 100% on Jordy. One good hit from either of these contestants, and that is game. Back air. Oh, the back air from Jordy returning. That was such a close match. But ultimately, Jordy does come out on top. 2-0 over Mikazuki. What a close match. That was anybody's game. What a nail biter.
Oh, I'm too old for this, man. GG, brother, hermano, el dislocador, Mikazuki. That was one heck of a series. God, my heart actually can't handle this, dude. Like, I need to stop doing this. I'm gonna just commentate next time. I'm using years by the match doing this. Oh, but GG's. My God, what a nail biter that was. GG's to Mikazuki making his tournament return. Always love to play against my brother from another mother. And so we will get a Jordy versus Kumu in the next round of the losers bracket. But first, we will be playing Nat versus Chol, so that the loser has to grind their way all the way up to the grand finals afterwards. So Mr. Chol, whenever you are ready, go ahead and come on in here. Update the bracket for you guys in the audience. We are now, as it stands, into the second half of the tournament here, the later half. Very, very hotly anticipated match coming up next. We have Nat, the first seed, against Chol, newcomer that's shown us that they definitely came here to play today with that Falco. It will be a very, very entertaining match, I feel like. But let's do a coin toss first here. Chol, why don't you go ahead and call heads or tails for this one? Let it be tails. We're staying consistent. I like it. And it is tails. Your faith has been rewarded. So you can go ahead and choose the first stage here, as Nat will be on random. And oof, ladies and gentlemen, I am barely catching my breath. But here we are in the winners final. This will be Nat versus Chol. I'm expecting, well, I'm not really quite sure what to expect from Nat, honestly. Could be actually Isabel, could be one of his Isabel imposters. But definitely expecting the Falco from Chol here. No reason for them to swap off of it. I think they've done awesome so far. So let's see how this plays out. The winner of this series will earn themselves a spot in the grand finals from the winners bracket. And it is going to be a Falco mirror matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Some very, very exciting stuff here.
Screen.
Update the overlay.
2, 1, go!
Sure, this is here we are for a first mirror matchup here. This tournament. Chol, of course, I don't think their Falco needs much of an introduction, but we do have Nat here. Of course, has played a lot of Falco in the past at these tournaments, so it's not like he's new to the matchup, or the character, I should say. Not sure what his experience is as far as the mirror goes, but so far, Nat coming out on top of this mirror matchup, building himself a very, very comfortable 100% lead as we get underway here on the battlefield. Some pretty cool stuff so far. Let's see how Chol adapts though. Nat at this point looking for a kill. Both players, I expect, of course, very, very knowledgeable with the character, knows what they're trying to do, knows what the setups are, what the confirms are. It's always a very interesting prospect to have a mirror matchup. Nat here now, looking for a kill. Nice spot dodge from Chol there, dodging what would definitely have been a kill. It looks like Chol warming up, finding some good percentage onto Nat, and clawing at himself back from that 100% deficit now. But Nat does finally find the kill, dropping it from the platform and hitting Chol with either that was a back air or a forward air. But either way, it did finish the job. Chol now with 96% onto his opponent. He's trying to get him a bit higher before finding a kill of his own to even things up. Of course, as a reminder to folks, this is a winner's bracket match, so it's not quite do or die yet for these guys. They do have a bit of a leeway there. The loser will drop down to losers, haha. Chol does manage to find a nice kill there from under the platform, evening things up to the stocks, as Nat here continues to build a steady lead on these second stocks. Putting up the pressure in this mirror match here, Nat. Finding ways to punish his opponent. As we both fight for neutral advantage. Chol managing to even things up with this stock. Very, really nice job to them. Looks like they've acclimated to the matchup. Now, Nat looking to finish things off here. Chol barely dodging the side smash there. They roll back onto the stage. Finds Nat before Nat finds them with a nice little up smash there. Catches Nat in the air. And will be in an advantageous position coming into this last stock here for Nat. Nat looking to find a kill as quickly as he can. Barely dodging the wing, but finding a kill with I believe that is a down tilt. Sending Chol straight up in the air. She would think for a bird would be desirable, but not quite in this case. Chol here though, working with a very comfortable lead on this last stock. Reversing the position. Catching Nat up in the air. Nat finds his way back down into neutral. Gets himself in an advantageous spot. Just fall off stage though. Quite catch him, and Chol will find him with that up smash. Very nice comeback from Chol there. Starting off with a stock down, but I feel like as the match progressed, got more and more comfortable with the matchup and Nat's playstyle, and finding a win at the end on the #1 seed. So Chol now leading 1-0. It is Nat's call to switch characters or to switch maps. But the tournament newcomer coming in red hot, finding a win in winners final versus what is basically the tournament favorite here. So huge props. I'm sure that will give Chol all the confidence in the world. But let's see what Nat has in store here as the series does shift to his pick. Some really, really awesome stuff, as you would expect. You know, the deeper you go in these tournaments, the more similar skill level opponents you bump into. And so far, this match has definitely been a testament to that. Chol with the support in chat there, you love to see it. Representing with the homies, cheering them on. And Nat will switch to a Bowser. Very, very interesting and different playstyle. Bowser, very slow, very big, much like the Ganondorf, but hits hella hard. And some of those hits come hella fast for a character of his size. Let's see how this matchup goes. Nat on the Bowser, and Chol on the Falco with a 1-game lead. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You can expect Chol to slowly build a percentage here, but will be slightly struggling to find a kill because of how heavy Bowser is compared to Falco. Not abusing that Fire Breath on ledge, getting some free percentages in. And honestly, even though Chol is just at 76, Bowser is almost ready to find a kill here. But Chol managing to keep up in percentage. Has the Bowser at 84 now. Finds a grab to punish the whiff. Let's see if he can make something happen here. Nat barely misses what would have been a kill for sure there, and does find the side air. Very stylish finish there on the side. Earn himself a first stock. Chol here, not about to fall behind. Quickly answering on the side with a side smash. I'm not sure if that was a shield poke or if Nat let go of the shield early. But either way, that was very, very nice.
This will cover.
Nat now on the side, trying to find his way back in. Has Chol where he wants him. Try to find a kill here soon enough. Chol still has a bit of work to do here. 45 isn't exactly kill percentage, especially not on a heavy character like Bowser. And Nat finds a kill with that huge hitbox of a side smash there. Sending Chol to their last stock as they try and equalize here. Does get the Bowser to 118. Both players finding their way back on stage. Chol knocking Nat off, sends him flying off stage. Nat finds his way back. Not quite enough kill from that side of the stage yet. Chol finally finding a kill there. Very nice execution. Evening things out. 0-0. 1 stock apiece. Nat getting some good damage on that shield with the side smash. Chol though quick to punish. Making sure to abuse the fact that Bowser is so big with those combos. Very nice execution on their part. Both players now in neutral, working towards their individual win conditions. Chol just slowly building a percentage. Nat landing those heavy hits in. Soon we'll be looking for a finisher here. Chol also working the Bowser up over 100 now. Bowser once again abusing that breath. Some extra percentages in. Chol missing an up smash. Could have been a very nice read, but not playing patient, not rolling into it, not being over aggressive. This is another smash there on Chol, and a back throw will be enough to kill the light Falcon at that percentage. That will even things up here. 1 games apiece. Chol finds themselves in a position to change stages or characters. But congrats to Nat. Clawing his way back in this one. 1 games apiece. We've got a series on our hand. Staying cool until the very end. And making sure that that character switch pays off for him. Let's see what Chol does here. We've only got his Falco on display so far. So I'm not quite sure if there's going to be a character pick. And there will not be. We're going straight back. Falco. Let's see if there's a stage pick though. Stage change. We will be going to Kalos Pokemon League here. Same matchup. Let's see if Chol's found something to answer this Bowser. Last matchup, very, very tight affair. Coming down to the wire, and Nat finding, of course, that back throw on the edge. Yeeting his opponent to oblivion. Bowser starting off this one very strong. Already has Chol at 84%, over 100 now. Chol finding his way back on stage. Not quite done with this first stock yet. Does put himself slightly advantaged position. Gets thrown back, as I said it. Not quite enough to kill him though this time around. Manages to barely survive. Does get some good percentage on the Bowser here. Let's see what he can do to try and finish this stock off. First blood will be key in getting some momentum for these players as they try to secure that grand finals berth. Nice little back air from that there. Finds Chol unshielded on the stage and will net him that first stock. Chol now quickly answering, evening things up to 2 stock apiece and starting off fresh 0-0 as both players start to work away at their second stocks on an even playing field. Chol looking pretty good so far. Of course, Bowser never too far behind. Strong hits hit for. Both players fairly even position here. Nat sends Chol flying. Once again denies him. Easier recovery with that fire breath. Chol finds a grab. Sends him flying, but Nat falls back down and will actually get a kill with the shell there. Bowser hits so heavy and hits so hard. Chol barely missing out on the kill himself. Tries to even things up without losing too much percentage here. 126 is a very workable percentage, but can't be too over-aggressive fishing for that kill. Because Nat will be the type of player to punish you for that. But a very nice aerial. The spike Nat straight to the bottom of the cliff. Chol though eating a very nasty side smash there. Barely surviving with 75%. Still has to work with a fresh stock on the Bowser. Let's see what he can do here. Nat dictating the pace of this last stock, but Chol finding himself back in with those aerial combos, which you definitely want to be abusing on Bowser. Great game plan, great execution on his part. Nat barely missing the back air there, which could have been really dangerous for the Falco. Lands on stage and has time to roll behind that side smash. Both players now playing cautious, but also fortune favors the bold here in this clutch situation. Lands him on the platform and finishes things off. Nat will be walking away with a 2-1 win, sending Chol to the loser's bracket, having him taste defeat for the first time at this tournament. Very entertaining, super competitive set. Hats off to both players. Of course, Chol is not done yet. They will jump down to losers, where they will await the winner of myself and Kume's match. It's a best of 3 Chol for now, so you can go ahead and get some well-deserved rest. The grand finals will be best of 5.
I think I can expect to see him again.
Ah, you say that, but we'll see. We'll see. Some very, very high quality play there from both players. Chol staying true with the Falco.
Good games. Your Falco is pretty disgusting. Better than mine, that's for sure.
That was a very interesting classic Nat move, by the way, with the mirror matchup. Always loves to do that, especially when he's moving. So Nat will be moving on to Grand Finals, while Chol drops down to losers. Let me update brackets real quick. Chol drops down, winning the United States, America. Seriously, big pats on the back to both players there. That was a really, really competitive match. Well, here is the bracket as it stands, you guys, before we head into losers bracket once again. Nat securing his spot in the grand finals, and Chol awaiting the win of the next match over here, which will be Kume and myself. And let me get these overlays ready before I do the coin toss. Mr. Austin, would you like heads or tails? Your coin toss. Okay. Heads for Kume. Let's see. Completely unbiased coin toss coming up. It is tails, so I will have the first pick. I should really have like a live cam for this, just to
You know that calling it a completely unbiased coin toss and announcing that he lost sounds super suspicious, right?
I know, but you know, it is what it is. Fortune favors the bold. But I will have first pick here. Let's go ahead. Do that as we get ready to get underway. Kume here. Alright, Mr. Nat, I shall once again leave things into your hands, switching back to the main stream. And good luck to Kume. Looking forward to this match. See you guys on the other side.
Kume versus Jordy. We are expecting a Corrin versus Palutena matchup, but who knows what Kume could bring out. His Marth was pretty disgusting last time we saw it. And there it is, the Marth actually. So we are sticking with the Fire Emblem Swordies. And naturally we're going to have a Fire Emblem stage with Fire Emblem music. How did I know? Alright, starting off strong. Two going straight at it with each other. Very even matchup so far. Just some pokes damage here and there. Oh, Kume jumps into the fully charged side smash. Oh, and missed inputs for an early SD. That is unfortunate. Only 20 seconds into the match and he's already down a stock. But if we know if anybody can pull off a comeback from behind, it's Kume. We saw it last time, we can see it again, I believe. The two testing each other out with their swords. Kume with some pretty solid sword play, knocking Jordy off. Oh, what a great counter. Oh, and another counter from Jordy this time. He says, oh, you can do that, I can do that too. Fire Emblems being so alike and all. Kume looking for another counter, but unfortunately doesn't hit anything this time. Jumps over the projectile. Jordy lands the pin. Is that enough to kill? The up air is. But Jordy jumps off the edge, loses his second jump. Both players have SD at this point now, but Jordy is still a full stock ahead. Let's see if Kume can make something work. Down tilt, up tilt. Missing the grab just barely. And the pin is not looking good for Kume here. He's in disadvantage. Oh, he gets hit by the charge. But not enough to kill quite yet. Jordy trying to land a back air. Lands a forward smash, but still not quite enough. And there's the back air. 2 stocks in Jordy's favor. Game 1 going to Jordy. Let's see if we can see a Palutena swap from Kume. These two have played each other before, although to be honest, I don't remember the results. But they are definitely very close in skill level to each other, so you can basically guarantee that when they're playing at their prime, matches between these two will definitely be exciting. And they're back in. Kume opts to not swap and stay on the Marth. But he has stage pick this time, so let's see what he chooses. He chooses Final Destination. So they're running it right back. Let's see if Kume can make things work this time, and hopefully not SD 20 seconds into the match. Kume being very careful with his spacing this time. You can see that he's avoiding hits from Jordy, but landing his own with the tippers. You can actually tell when he lands a tipper by the sound effect of the sword. When he hits a tipper, it sounds a lot more meaty. But the two are even now. Jordy catches a multi-jab. Oh, but he counters the projectile. What a great play. He gets hit by the kick, and the upward air will take the first stock. Jordy at 100%. Kume looking for that forward smash. It will definitely kill if he lands one. There's the tipper back air. Tipper forward air. Jordy 135, struggling to get back to stage. Oh, but Jordy gets a small combo off, building the percent before he loses his stock. Oh, he actually takes a second stock with the fully charged neutral beam. Let's see if Kume can crawl his way back to this one. He's at 146. 157. Any good tipper at this point will be a kill for Kume. Unfortunately, he misses the tipper on the dash attack. Gets hit by the up through the stage. Jordy starting his juggling, his back air. Will this be a 3 stock from Jordy? No, he lands the back air and takes the stock. But Jordy sitting at a healthy 2 stock 0%, while Kume is on their last stock. And this is their tournament stock as well. So the winner of this match will end up playing Troll. Oh, he runs up against the shield with the saw. There's nothing he can do in this situation. It's over. And Jordy with the conclusive 2 stock win, ending the match 2-0 in his favor. So Jordy will move on forward and have 2 games in a row against Troll this time.
Ay, ay, GG's to Kume.
That was a great match.
It was. My stress, dude, my heart. Oh my god. Good job to Kume though. Always like to see the Fire Emblem mirror matchup. I love the Marth respect. But god damn it, I'm heading straight back in. Alright, let me open up the bracket here and update it real quick. GG's to Kume though. Great to have you back for the tournament. An awesome showing with the Palutena and the Marth. But we are indeed moving on to myself and Shoal again. Rematch to the losers final. Oh my god. Alright, so here is the bracket for you guys real quick. And update the overlays, and Shoal, go ahead and call heads or tails, and I will do a 100% unbiased coin toss afterwards. Chol has decided to call tails. Coin toss. And it has come out heads. So I will get the first pick. I swear, ladies and gentlemen, I am not cheating. I'm not a crook. It's just how luck works sometimes.
Quote unquote 100% unbiased, by the way.
It just be like that. Oh my god, playing Chill again. Alright. Whenever you're ready, Chill, go ahead and make your way back in here. Mr. Nat will be covering for us again. Huge shout out to Nat for co-casting with me today.
It's stressful.
It really is, honestly. And the winner of this match, of course, will meet Nat himself in the grand finals. More on that later, though. For now, we have a losers final match. Switching back to the main overlay. And Nat, I shall leave it up to you once again.
Best of luck to both players. Troll has won this historically, just previously in this tournament, but we shall see how it goes this time.
3, 2, 1, go!
Starting off on Final Destination, of course. Let's see what these players have up their sleeves. The players starting off strong. None of them have started a solid combo yet, just kind of poking at each other. But Jordy taking an early lead, putting Troll at 73%, but Troll is no stranger to comebacks, so can't really say anything yet. Although it does seem like Jordy this time is playing a little bit spacier. Oh, here comes the classic saw on shield action, and that takes the first stock. Sitting at a healthy 37% still. Like Jordy has learned how to deal with Troll a little bit, not letting him start any combos this time. Punishing his approaches. Troll's struggling to get something in here. Nice little back air. He tries to go for the down air, but unfortunately doesn't hit. Oh, hits a nice up smash, but not quite enough to kill at this percent. Oh, into a forward smash, still not enough to kill. Up tilt into the forward air, is that not enough still? Oh, the back air, but doesn't quite hit. Jordy attempts to hit his back air of his own, but doesn't quite hit that one either, and he dies! It nearly killed Troll in the process, but he managed to make it back. Troll starting off strong this stock, starting off a combo, putting 50% on Jordy instantly. Jordy attempting to go for the saw again, but not quite making it. Jordy barely making it back and taking Troll with him. Troll is very slowly but surely coming back to this match. They're even on stocks now. He hits the back air. Look for that back air again, but narrowly missed. Jordy's just trying to finish the stock off as soon as possible. It looks like he's a 3 jab combo killed Troll. That's surprising, but hey. Jordy takes the lead with 1 stock, but at 108%, who knows how long that stock could last. Oh, and there it is, the back air. 30% on Troll, very healthy. The game is pretty much even. Jordy looking to start his own little combos. looking for those pins and the grabs. Troll looking to land a side B or an up tilt to start some combos, but can't seem to find them at the moment. Troll starting to get into dangerous territory HP wise. A big hit from Jordy or another saw and shield and it might be over. But Troll's not a stranger to comeback, as we mentioned before. He's putting the combos in, but he gets hit by the back air, and that will take game 1. 1 puck in Jordy's favor for game 1. But as we've seen many times in the history of this tournament, there's always games 2 and 3. It's never too late to count somebody out. I think I said that wrong. Can't count them out too early, that's it. So now Troll does have both stage and character pick. We've only seen him on Falco so far, but maybe he has something up his sleeve. And they're running it back. He's changed to the Wolf from one spacey to another. Let's see how this treats him. We have seen the Korin Wolf earlier when Jordy was playing against Mika, but let's see how it goes this time. With another person at the pilots. Jordy starting off strong with some combos, but against the Wolf, that's just a couple hits worth of damage. Oh, he's winding up for that forward smash, but barely got cancelled by that pin. Early forward smash and the pin, is that enough? No, not quite yet. Wolf will be surviving. But another pin, oh, too close, and he doesn't quite make it. He gets hit by the up B while charging the down smash. The side B recovery to the top platform, good choice. Oh, but the up air does take the first stock. Jordy sitting at 64, but 64 for Wolf compared to Falco is a world of difference. 64 is just 2 hits away from death. Jordy starting off some low percent combos, sitting at 88%. Wolf will likely start to look for some smashes there, and there's a down smash punishing the forward smash charge. 50% on Wolf, this is a very healthy stock. Rolling away from the second part of the neutral B, good play. The down tilt trip into a grab dash attack, great combo. Hitting the up smash and the percents have flipped, the tables have turned. Troll is now in the lead. Narrowly missing that forward smash that would have killed. Pretty struggling to get back on stage, but Troll's Wolf is just dominating the arena. It's side B to get over the head, we've seen that before, and it remains a good play as long as you're not expecting it. He gets pinned, but not enough to kill. 91, oh, he hits the sweet spot of the Wolf flash, but it doesn't quite kill. Looking for a kill now with Jordy at 137, but so is Jordy with Wolf at 108. He barely misses the tipper of that pin, but he lands the forward smash instead. 137 on Jordy, 0 on Wolf. This is as close as the match has come. Jordy hanging on for a bit too long and getting punished by the tilt. Both of them coming to their last stock, 0% apiece. Let's see who will come out on top. Both building some early percent on Jordy, and Jordy retaliating with a pin. Misses the dash attack and gets punished by the side tilt. A nice little dash attack, back air, sorry, from Wolf, and neutral air into the rolling read of the F smash. That was so good from Troll's part, and he brings it back. It's now 1-1. Game 3, winner takes all. Who will win this last match? It is now back to Jordy's pick for stage and character. I don't think he'll change his character, but I do think he'll go back to FD, that's for sure. It's the first time that we've seen Wolf from Troll, and it is very convincing. Changing from the high jumping, high recovery combo character of Falco to the slower, more mythological, harder hitting Wolf didn't seem to phase Troll at all. He just swapped it just like that. Already coming back with the stage pick. And here we are going into game 3, Wolf versus Corrin. He changed back to the neutral Corrin outfit for some reason. And as expected, we're on a Fire Emblem Final Destination stage. Let's see if Wolf is changed at all by the lack of platforms from Battlefield. An even start for both players. The players looking great. Ooh, the hard air dodge read into the F smash, nearly killing Jordy, sitting at 98%. Narrowly missing the pin. Misses the saw just barely on the shield and gets punished for it. But the up B hits through the stage and gives him some free time to get back on. He gets the grab, the back throw. Ooh, nearly gets hit by the sweet spot of Wolf Flash. At his percent, that might have been a kill, even across the stage. Jordy trying to find a back air or a forward air or something to just rack up a bit more percent. But he is in very dangerous kill range for Wolf right now, 150%. Any tilt or smash is a death sentence for Jordy at this point. He has to play super careful. He's recovering, hitting the forward air, but not quite killing. Oh, the back air, but it misses. And the forward tilt kills Jordy. Onto a second stock, 0%. Wolf sitting at 113. Starting off this second stock strong, 30% on Jordy already, and he hasn't even been hit yet. Jordy's definitely starting to look for some kills soon. Ooh, narrowly dodges. Oh, lands the full charge neutral B by punishing this Wolf Flash recovery. 44% on Jordy, and he starts a small combo. 25%. His game is still in the even range. It's too soon to say anything about the outcome. Wolf edging things out with his forward tilt, but Jordy blocks them. Wolf gets a good grab off stage, jumping into the bullet. 114 on Jordy's part, and he's back into kill range. He barely dodges the up smash with his own down air, and now he's got Wolf on the ledge. The Wolf flat recovery to center stage. And these guys are just edging each other out. Nobody really wants to hard commit in fear of being punished at this percent. Jordy just eating these bullets, 150%. Wolf sitting at 85, not quite kill percent for him yet, but he needs to be careful of those tippers. There it is. 105. Will it kill? Will throw kill? It does not. 173 on Jordy's part. A forward throw, 122 on Wolf. This stock is so close. They're both looking to just land some form of kill move, and Wolf gets it first with the dash attack. Jordy on his tournament stock now. Wolf sitting at a pretty high 128. Oh, he barely misses the up air. Jordy misses the forward smash and gets grabbed for it, but he shields the dash attack. Lands the forward air. 146 on Wolf. Can Jordy find the kill soon, or will this be... He lands the saw, and that will be it. The final stock of this match. 52% on Jordy. Control eke out the win, or can Jordy pull the comeback through these lasers? Jordy's in a pretty scary spot right now, 117%, and he's off stage trying to recover. He barely survives the up smash again by down airing. It's the second time we've seen that. But Troll sitting at a healthy 17. 142 on Corin, it's hard to say. It's hard to see her come back at this point, but landing a good neutral air back air combo, 35 on Wolf. The dash attack, not quite enough, but 168, anything is pretty much a kill move at this point. 182, Jordy is in critical danger. Will throw kill, and the back throw kills! Game 3 going to Troll. A disgustingly clean demonstration. What a great match. These game 3s are always so clean to watch.
Oh man, that gun. Oh, he played that last stock so well with the gun. He was so patient. GG's to Cho, though. Congratulations on the win. And with that, of course, Cho will be heading to the grand finals, which puts us, thankfully, in the not awkward situation of not having casters for the finals. So huge GG's to Cho for that one. That was a super intense and fun match. I do hope that we will get to play again in the future. That is a 2-1 win for Chol. So let me update the bracket real quick for you guys. And so for you guys who may be new to the format, what happens now is because Chol is coming from the losers bracket, should they win this best of 5, we will go to a bracket reset where they have to win another best of 5. So they have to beat Nat twice, basically, to claim the victory. Whereas if Nats wins the 1, he will be good to go because he is in winner's bracket. That is how double elimination works. Here's a quick update for you guys on that front. So here we are. It's been a action-packed tournament, but it's all led to this. Grand finals featuring number 1 seed Nat and a newcomer to our Smash community, Chol here, showing some awesome stuff with the Star Fox cast, Falco and Wolf. Just update the overlays real quick as well. And these are best of 5 matches, gents. You keep that in mind. Same rules for map picks and whatnot. They will be a best 3 out of 5. Update these overlays real quick, and Mr. Nat, we will have you call the coin toss.
I'll go heads.
Heads. 100% biased coin toss incoming. It is tails. So Chol, you can go ahead and choose map for the first game. Oh my god. I actually lost 10 years today, I'm pretty sure, with all the stress. My goodness. Some awesome matches. Chol really had my number in the last one there with the wolf and those projectiles. But GLHF, the both finalists, huge congrats for getting here. Chol will start us off with the wolf. As I switch back, main overlay here, it will be Nat versus Chol. Nat with his sword-wielding Isabel here to start things off. Let's see how this goes. Starting with Wolf this time around, which, well, given his matches with myself, I can confidently say that they are pretty comfortable with it as well, to say the least. Very, very solid wolf play coming out of Chol. Let's see how they adapt though. No rest for the wicked, they say. Right after their loser's final match, straight back into the frying pan, playing against Nat in a rematch of the winners finals. Chol here getting the full treatment in their first tournament appearance. First stock will go to Nat here, a very decisive one, as Chol acclimates to the new rhythm, not only from changing characters, but changing opponents. Those kinds of things do come into play quite a bit in these matchups, especially for the more experienced players, as I'm gonna guess Chol is, given their performance so far. You know, different players come in, they play with different levels of aggression, different reactive plays, some punish, some are more proactive, so always takes a bit of an adaptation period for folks to get warmed up. But Chol here barely missing out on the kill with that claw on the side. Doesn't matter too much though, because they will find a up smash kill right afterwards, evening things up. 2 stocks apiece in this game 1 of the grand finals. Nat here doing a pretty good job so far with the second stock, has Chol up to 90. Chol has yet to land a hit on the Isabel imposter, and there is the first hit there. Very nice chain, up to 40, 53 now. Awesome use of those aerials. Wolf, known by the community as a honorable mention swordie, because while he does not carry any swords, the range from those claws basically has him playing like a sword character, and he does find a kill there before Nat to take the lead back from the #1 seed. Nat rolling his way to victory from one end of the stage to the other, finding a kill of his own, and evening things up at 1 stocks apiece in this first game. Very tight affair so far. Both players getting comfortable with each other. Chol showing some great adaptation, some great momentum heading into this last stock. Nice spacing attempt to smash there, but blocked by Nat. Nat coming into roll, barely dodging the up smash on Chol. Well, racking up some pretty good percentage though. A cheeky side B will miss there, almost costing him his life, as he barely hangs on to the edge. Tornado's coming out, trying to catch Chol in that setup. Nice little down throw there will send Nat flying off in a disadvantaged position. Back onto the ledge, Chol anticipating, but not quite finding the punish. But it matters not, because Chol will come out of this one on top. Very, very nice job on Chol there, finding a game 1 victory versus the #1 seed. Series shifts over to Nat now, with a stage pick and a character pick to come. Chol so far though showing us that, you know what, if the Falco won't work, the Wolf just as much of a comfort pick as the Falco. Awesome stuff from Chol there, and whereas the kits are somewhat similar, there's always very, very specific nuances to each individual character. This goes to show that Chol definitely good mastery on both of those characters. Nat, I believe, will be running it back though. And he does on the Isabel imposter, but this time on Smashville, which only has the singular platform in the middle there. Let's see how this works out for him. Last match, a very, very competitive situation, of course, coming down to the wire. And this match so far, also very, very even. Let's see how it plays out. Both players basically at even percentage. Nat was in a disadvantaged position, knocks Chol all the way back to the other side and secures his footing on the stage. Comes back. Tries to find something. Nice little aerial there as Shoal rolls behind him. Knocks him off stage. Does not hit the up tilt. Nice little aerial attempt from Chol there. Narrowly missing that. That comes in. Tries to secure neutral position. Chol doing a great job spacing though. You guys probably saw during our match, but Chol very, very conscious of when to use that pistol when they are not up in your face, but they will lose a stock there. Nat finding a sneaky little kill on his way back to the stage. But as I was saying, Chol, whenever they're not in your face, always making sure that their opponent has to worry about that gun, the pistol, which, you know, a hit or two is whatever, but the percentages do rack up, and our guy does find a kill there on the side, evening things up, percentage and stock-wise for both players. And that barely grabbing onto the ledge. They're very, very scary looking. Does manage to find himself back. Dictates the pace once more. Catches Chol with another one of those tornado into up air combos. Nat over here looking good this set. Chol finds an answer though. Tries to literally claw his way back in. This is a smash. Quick to react though. Grabbing right on the other side. Nat though coming in with another of these unexpected side Bs. It's just not something that you expect to see all that often. But Chol, unfazed, quickly finds an answer to even things up. 0%. One stock apiece. It's the last stock for this game number 2. Nat looking pretty good here so far in this last stock. Doesn't hit the combo from the tornado. Chol tries to find something. Gets hit by those swords and those tornadoes though. Nat makes his way back on stage from a fairly dangerous position. Hits by the tornado. Doesn't quite capitalize, but will miss the ledge coming back, and that will cost him a game. Very nice find from Nat there. Side smashing on the side and catching the wolf as it tried to come back on the stage. So 1 game apiece in this grand final so far. Very awesome stuff from both contestants. We are heading to game 3. Chol Hill, of course, with the stage pick and the character pick option. Let's see how it goes. I expect maybe a return to the Falco. While this is game 3 of 5, it's not do or die yet. It is fairly decisive because whoever loses this one will be at a backs against the wall situation in this series. Chol, staying with the wolf, is happy with what he's done so far. Let's see what he's got up his sleeve as we get another Sword Fighter Isabelle versus Wolf matchup on Pokemon Stadium 2 this time. That's starting off doing what he's been doing this entire series so far. Space himself. Make Chol work to try and dodge those tornadoes, chaining those into aerials. Chol though also with a very clear game plan. Get up in Nat's face. Get those aerial, chain him up, juggle him. Both players, very, very even matchup so far. Nat finds a up air. Hits him with another tornado. Narrowly misses another up air that could have killed there. Chol sent flying all the way. Right. Makes his way back on stage. Nat misses the up smash. Both players hit each other. Chol sent flying to the left. Stays on ledge. Dodges the tornado. Good timing on that get up there. Both players high percentage now. Nat looking for a kill. Won't find it there just yet. Chol still manages to come back. Does not get the read on the side smash. And good DI will save him there. I thought for sure that could have been a kill. Both players still rocking all their stocks so far. Chol with the dash attack, not quite enough. And the up tilt still not enough. Both players at 140, some ridiculously high percentages here. Doesn't find the kill just yet. Nat though in a good position. A tilt will do it. Once you get to those high percentages, anything will kill. So good job on Nat, finding that first kill. Chol now wants to reciprocate ASAP. Doesn't want to lose too much percentage, especially not when any of his moves could kill Nat as well. Well, as I say that, jab won't quite do it there. Not quite enough punch on that one. Chol though, another jab combo, not quite there. He really has to find a tilt, an aerial, a smash. Hasn't lost too much yet though, 40% on the second stock. Nat not hitting that combo with the tornado. Playing very calculated though. Chol coming in. Still trying to fish for that first stock. It's a nice combo. Lifts the smash as Nat shields it. Nat now looking very good here. Looking more and more in the driver's seat for this one. Another jab, but that won't do it just yet. 200% now on Nat. Chol trying to come in for a grab, and a dash attack will do it. Finally, finding an equalizer there. Chol now working though with a fairly big disadvantage here. 100% behind. Nat already looking for a kill, while Chol has to work his way back up. Fresh stock on Isabel Imposter. Trying to find something here. Nat goes back on stage, knocks Chol all the way to the other side. Finds the ledge, tries to get back to neutral. Nice little back air to send Nat flying. Nat comes back with the side special. Gets grabbed by Chol, sends him off stage. Nice attempted read there from both players, but narrowly missing each other. Chol now very, very dangerous position. Nat could kill him with a sneeze basically, but gotta give credit where it's due. Chol has done a fantastic job coming back so far and setting this stock up. Coming back from what was basically a 100% down there, and now has Nat at kill percentage as well. Both players now just looking for that opening. Try and kill each other. Dodges the tornado coming down. Back to neutral. It's a dash attack, not quite enough to kill Nat though. Nat trying to fish for a kill. Up tilt, up air, both miss. We're just too nimble on his feet. Goes back on the stage. Tornado pressure from Nat. Gets behind him with the gun out. Not quite. Dash attack will be enough though. Nat gets himself a kill. 2-1, but anything from Chol aside from a jab combo here ought to do the trick. Just needs to find an opening. Tilt just barely enough there, as I gave you guys fake news. This ought to do the trick, and it will. Both players now back to one stock apiece. Very, very intense situation here on this last stock. Very important game as well. Whoever comes out of this will have a 2-1 lead. Put the pressure on their opponent. Go Nat continuing with the game plan. Tornadoes into up airs. Barely missing out. Chol manages to somehow make his way back, but is holding on for dear life at this point. Has yet to score a hit on Nat for this last stock. Finally gets something there, but he does have ways to go before he's ready to kill. Nat, of course, at this point, just looking for something. Nice dodge there from Chol to dodge that up air. That nasty tornado combo. Nice little grab, sends him flying backwards. Oh, and you know what? I 100% respect that. That was a ballsy play. Very, very ballsy. That could have paid off big time. Just narrowly missing. But good God, would that have been impressive if it hit. I gotta give massive respect to Chol for trying that though. Given their position, given the disadvantages that they were in, I think that was a super ballsy call, and you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. Nat now with a 2-1 game lead. The map pick and the character pick back to Chol. So Nat 1. My goodness. I happy to know that in some other dimension that connected, and people just absolutely went wild. But alas, that is not that dimension. We are here, and Nat is 2-1 up. Chol will be staying with the Wolf for this another matchup once again on Smashville. Let's see here. These matches are way too close to call. It just comes down to clutch execution when the pressure's up. But Nat now, of course, himself in a very comfortable position with a 2-game lead. Double match point on Shoal, basically. Shoal not only has to win the next 2, but could also have reset the bracket after that with another best of 5. But, you know what they say, folks? It's not over until it's over. And Shoal here trying to begin their campaign back. Scoreboard, the clean game 4 here. So here we go. Very, very similar to things we've seen so far. Tornado catches Shoal on the ledge there, sends him flying. It is, at this point, also, ladies and gentlemen, a bit of a marathon. Remember, Shoal, in the losers bracket, had to play several matches down there before starting these finals. But that's all part of the game, right? All part of the game. Endurance is part of the equation. But Nat does find an early kill there. Shoal not hit yet. That's exactly what he needs to do to come out clean here. And Nat does miss a side special there, and Shoal will happily take that as they both reset to 0%, 2 stocks apiece. Anybody's game at this point. Both players playing very composed. Shoal there, not quite grabbing the ledge. It's knocked up by the tornado, and nice follow-up from Nat. Knocks Nat off. Nice side smash read there. That drops the ledge and gets a few hits in as Shoal tries to capitalize on that. Both players fairly close. Nat, pretty good job pulling up the pressure. Finds him with a side special. Not enough to kill him quite yet. Reads the roll. And gets him with the side smash. Shoal now on their tournament stock. Has to stay calm. Has to try and find a kill just like that. You'd love to see it. Shoal now, giving himself a fighting chance. Both players at 1 stock apiece. Shoal has to win this one. He's doing what he has to do to get there. Staying calm as best he can. Nat, though, trying to find a win. Doesn't want to extend this series any more than he has to. Shoal there, nice adaptation, not rolling on anymore. That read won't work a second time around. Both players very, very even. As things get tense here. Tornado spam coming out. Who manages to squeeze through between them. Nat, though, with those aerials. Nice kick by Shoal to avoid getting smashed. It's sent off stage again, though, at ledge. So down smash, not quite enough to do much. Shoal here in a good position. But that was a counter! And Nat finishing things off with the counter. And just like that, we have ourselves a grand champion. Huge props to both players. That's what you do with counters. You don't use them the entire game. And then in the clutch, when your opponent expects it least, you pull it out. So huge congrats to Nat for that one. GG's. Congratulations to Nat for winning the tournament. And of course, a huge round of applause to Shoal for running all the way the grand finals on their first tournament appearance, giving us some awesome matches. Huge pat on the back, honestly, to both players and to Shoal for, you know, doing as well as they did. Of course, a huge thank you to all the participants as well for yet another super fun tournament. That was very, very entertaining for me. I hope for you guys as well. Of course, a huge shout out to you guys in the audience for watching, for cheering the contestants on. It would not be anywhere near as fun as it is without you guys. I do hope that you enjoyed the coverage and expect the next tournament to happen sometime in December, as these do get hosted every 3 months or so on a seasonal basis. And with the fall 2021 tournament now behind us, we'll be looking forward to the winter 2021 tournament, where you know, hopefully we get an even bigger attendance and we get some of our familiar faces back in there as well. But of course, congratulations to our winners today. Nat claiming his third championship and taking home first prize, $50. Chol walking away with, what was it? Forget the prize pool, I think $25? $30? Either way, congrats to that. And of course, on the run up, it is no joke. Finish that high on the tournament debut. Of course, very, very close games all around. But that is it. That is all, you guys. As per usual, thank you so much for tuning in. And if anybody ever wants to play Smash, there's a lot of us out here that have the game, that are always down to play for fun in between tournaments as well. You know, whenever you guys want to play, get up some practicing, some training. You can always host a friendly arena up, play some games, help each other improve. But that is it. That is all for today, you guys. Thank you again to everyone, viewers, participants, winners. And with that, we will see you guys in the winter. Thank you once again for tuning in. We will be signing off. Goodbye.
When I'm crumbling, show me an opening in the clouds, and I'll take it. Yeah, reminding myself to just let go. Don't wonder how far I can fall. Don't look down, never fade out. And I just wanna be someone and never fall behind again. Just keep on moving on. Never look down, never fade out. Never fade out. I know it's alright, it's alright. Heavens are the limit now. Let's fly just one more night, one more night. Don't look down, never fade out. And I just wanna be someone and never fall behind again. Just keep on moving on. Never look down, never fade out. Never fade out.